Just bear with me. I'm sure something will come to me, right?
It's
Definitely.
almost there.
Hey, you're on a little EFAP with some friends.
Little-
That's nice.
Little coom sluts. Of course,
Coom
I get
sleep.
quality options on the random game that wasn't planned at all.
Hey, Dark Souls is a good one to get quality options on.
I'm
Stop
not playing Dark Souls
complaining.
though.
Stop
Playing
complaining when you
Golfit.
get quality options, or they'll stop giving them to you.
Yeah,
They already did.
numbers.
You complained when we got quality options on Stellaris as well, and you were like,
It's always
"No,
the
what are you-"
random late streams. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's the time and not as many people stream at those times. Yo, what up, Julius?
Dude, this is gonna be peak streaming time, isn't it?
For America people, yes.
In which case, also probably Germany too. I mean, why not?
It's holiday. That's true. Merry Crumbobulon.
Shows what you know about scientific exploration in space.
Yes. Merry
Oh, yeah,
Crumbobulon, Merry
Happy
Crumbo.
Plague Christmas, everyone.
Very epic. Epic indeed.
Now, this is
Epic.
Come young.
Come young.
Ooh,
Crimbus.
woo.
Crimbus uwu.
Stop, Mr. Uwu.
Stop it with the ooh. There's a clip in the highlights of you saying uwu just randomly. It's very funny.
I mean, I've said it many times thanks to Super Chats, so.
Chat, give us your highest level cringe uwu speak Christmas
No.
greeting message.
Poor metal.
What? How much can you ruin a Christmas greeting with uwu speak? I want to see that as like a contest.
Merry Crimbus messes and high rags.
Hello.
I love you. That's super gay, Luke.
Alright, so
Hello,
let
Thunder.
me see. How do I invite you fucking idiots?
What did everyone get for Crimbo? So far, I got some baking utensils actually, which I still needed. So that's very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I cook and bake because I'm a real man.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty gay too.
Aw, man. Gargoyle, hello. Well, if it ain't metal, uwu commander. No ex-anima today. Not today. We're just hanging out, flopping the dangus around, as you do.
Merry Flungus.
Hey, Flungus. Fortism. Fortia stream more. No, you, Julius. Julius has streamed more than you did this year, Fortism. He's already onto you.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Will you need to stop hating everything, learn to like stuff like Mando? No, stop it! Also, what's up, Fortism? Merry Crimbo. Merry Flungus, I mean, I'm sorry. Hi, Rags.
Blizzum on my tism.
I got dual sense controller and I'm waiting for my new gaming chair. Ooh, that's a gamer moment right there.
I should probably change my Steam profile.
That's a
picture
real
from
gamer
this,
moment.
like-
Waiting for a chair.
Dude, that's
Nothing
super
says
gamer.
gamer more than waiting
like-
for a chair.
Dude,
Gaming
what are you
chair.
gonna? If you're
Duh.
waiting for a chair, what are you gonna sit on? To wait.
Floor gang. Floor gang.
Oh, PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
so
sit on the
you just
pile
said
of enemies that
conveniently
kill them again.
you happen to have a floor as well. Okay.
I have multiple floors even. In every room I have one.
See, I've always thought that was kind of bullshit. You would talk about how you have a floor, and I'd just be like,
I keep all of my
Accident.
floors in the floor room. I don't spread them out.
Metal, I sent you a thing I made Reza draw, by the way. This is gonna be... Why? That's not a drawing yet. That's just a Photoshop, you liar.
Dude, Metal, stop hoarding floors. Children in Africa could have eaten those floors.
They don't even have rice. They can't afford floors.
you're gonna have a rice floor.
Rice floor.
Floor made of rice.
I bet it's been done in the world at least once.
So
Yeah, like you have a
fucking-
silo that's full of rice and someone walks on it. That sort of kind of makes it a floor.
Well, no, I fucking 5-minute crafts recommend that you fill up holes with rice and glue, and then sand it down to be the correct
isn't it
shape
like
you want.
ramen noodles or whatever, not rice?
No. They've done both.
Oh, okay.
They've done, as far as I'm aware, ramen noodles, rice, sunflower seeds, eggshells. I think a few more. I think. Yeah, it's like, I mean, maybe you could probably make an entire floor with that method, right?
Metal
Blue
flexing
and
his
rice.
amount of floors.
How many floors do you have, Metal?
1,
And be honest, don't
2,
fuck us around.
3, 4. 4 floors.
Well, that's a tall house.
Show us your floor, Metal Commander. Dude, not in front of all the people. You slut.
You know, speaking of floors, all y'all in hotels right now who are on the 14th floor, you guys know what floor you're really on. Stop
Yeah.
kidding yourself.
I mean, like, I think it's only the US that does that because only the US has got like that many
Chopin.
dumb people. I don't know.
Well, there's not a. I heard it in
not
Japan.
only that many people who are dumb in that specific way.
No, I think it's just like tradition at this point. It's just one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
little quirky traditions that we do.
that makes stuff slightly less convenient if
No.
you don't know that it's being done.
I mean, like if you're from out of country and you're visiting and you go, that's one of those quirky, cool little things. You come into a different country and you're like, I noticed in the elevator there's not a 13th floor. What's up with that? And like, oh well, 13 over here is just gonna. They give you the whole spiel on it, and you're like, and so we don't have a 13th floor. We just skip that number and go right to 14.
I do like the mental image that the up from the 14th floor, it's
There's
literally
just
like
an empty
levitating
floor.
over a gap.
Yeah, it's just
Not even an empty floor. There's just,
just
a
the
void.
girders.
You open up on the 13th floor and it's just a black smoke, and you're just like, okay, let's go.
Who
has entered my domain? You're like, well, why did you build this?
Stop it.
Whenever you build up to 13, it's like, Cthulhu is trying to enter the universe, and you're like, gotta stop him.
Metal,
is
my
that
last
actually a
comment,
really
please.
common
It's for some fan art. Wait, what did you say? Hang on. Metal, just so I'm not a liar on the internet, can you say, my drill is the drill that tisms your flisms? The context will become after. Okay, I'm excited. I said it.
Context will become after.
My drill is
That's what Odin wrote.
Flisms.
Wasn't me,
Greg,
I swear.
Are you joining the game or not?
I don't have that game.
Well, whose fault is that?
Well, it's your fault for not gifting it to
Look,
me.
Philip.
You have any more smart questions?
Oh.
Merry Crimbo,
This
Mootle
isn't
man.
fucking.
See? Yeah.
This isn't Bernie's Communist America, Rags. Maybe you should buy your own game.
Maybe his name is Bundo.
I don't want that game.
Maybe his name was Bundo.
Merry Crimbotisms, everyone. Thank you, Baxaraf. Thank you for the
My
soup.
favorite part about that is I have no idea who you're referencing. Like, it could be me, Bernie, or Rags.
Rags, how would you feel if everyone started to refer to you as Bundo?
Bundo.
I really like the name Rags. I'm so used to it.
That's not how
Whenever
it works.
someone says it in my general vicinity, if someone ever says Rags in my general vicinity,
No,
they're referring to like small towels and stuff. They're not referring to me because that's the real fucking world. But I still turn my head anyway because that's my life.
Just like people around you, like, oh man, this guy really likes small towels.
Mootlaw.
Quality
ready up.
options and an ad before I could watch the stream today is truly Christmas. Yeah.
Metal, maybe you should click ready.
Maybe you should shut your whore mouth.
Wait, you shouldn't say that. It's rude.
Oh,
which
sorry.
mouth?
The whore
Your
one.
incel mouth.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
wait.
shut that one.
Let's get metal banned. Hey, incel.
You can't say
That's
incel, you virgin simp.
Virgin
Oh,
sim.
no. You're not allowed to say that to me.
Mootle, can you ask everyone to say come yum for Crimbo? Come yum
Come yum for Crimbo.
for Crimbo.
Gum and yum for
yum.
Crimbus.
For Crimbo.
There you go.
Come yum for Crimbo.
Hey, EFAP chat. Also, I'm live now, by the way.
Oh, hello.
You guys
Thorpe.
excited about a triple dose of EFAP to Mars Roz? Yeah, you are.
Jeez.
A triple. Wow.
Yeah.
Triple dose of cheese.
A triple.
3 injections into the heart.
Yeah, right
So,
in the
If anyone has not got Christmas plans, which is very reasonable this year,
No,
you
I
got
got
something to
plans.
do. Shut the fuck up, Rags. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I think you were.
Well, that's because you're ignorant.
Ignorant.
I'm not,
Ignorant.
what?
That's because
Ignorant?
you're ignorant. If the truth.
Ignorant?
I mean, that's got to be where the word came from, right? Like ignore,
Oh, I thought it was a cannon. Oh,
or at least they're probably like related in the
I don't
history
know.
of words.
You sound
no,
like
you know, I guess-
confused to me.
I
That sounds like
guess
you're making shit up, Jay.
stranger coincidences have happened.
Stranger Things. That's a TV show, idiot.
Actually, it's a web show, technically,
Did you ever
right?
watch that, Jay? Did you? Did you?
I watched season 1 and 2, and
Wait,
then I
how far
stopped.
can I? Oh my god, I can
Really?
go. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I watched season 1. I liked it so much. I showed Smiler. He really liked it. Fortier separately watched it, and there was a fourth guy. Was it you, Mel?
What? Sorry, what were we watching?
Did we watch Stranger 2 season 1? Stranger Things season 1 and 2. Did we
I
watch
haven't
that?
seen any of that. No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Well, there was another dude, I guess. And season 2 came out. We were all super excited, and we had made it so that we could theoretically watch all of it in one day, because we were just like, yeah, this is gonna be great. Smiler left after episode 4, and we all stuck it out, and we concluded that season was fucking garbage, and everyone was praising it. And we were like, oh, okay, that's fine.
What happens
Then
in episode
season-
4?
It was once they revealed
Oh, what's up, Smogmer?
that underground network of weird alien bullshit. I think that was it. It could have been episode 5. I don't fucking know. But we had a bit of a huge discussion about how nothing makes any fucking sense in this season. And then he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to see any more of it."
Oh, I have some fan art that has been posted. I need to check that out there in a second.
He left, similarly to Rags in episode 7 of Mando, but Rags had to come back.
Yeah, I did have to leave. I told everyone beforehand.
I have been bamboozled by
Yeah.
this map.
You should probably have read the ground where it said stop right in front of it. I'm not in the fire hole too. Shut up.
Oh, right, that's a bad place.
Yes.
Me after some Mexican food. Am I right?
I had Mexican food this week.
Gee.
It was very nice.
Oh, is your asshole on fire?
Not anymore.
Cool.
It was not cool. It was quite the opposite.
But it's cool now.
It is cool now, yeah. Dude,
I guess
I'm
we learned that
doing a bad.
Rags is a masochist because he had a chance to not watch Mando.
Fuck
didn't take
this
it.
hole. Metal
Fuck
2020.
this hole. Metal.
Fuck
Horny.
this hole. Gotta fuck this
Wait, you
hole.
want to fuck Metal's hole?
No.
Yes.
I like how returning to watch that end of the episode made for the longest coverage, and then we had 2 hours of coverage again for episode 8 anyway. So just like, oh
Are you kidding me?
no.
Idiot.
My favorite part about this game is how even though it's full screen, it doesn't lock your mouse into it. So you can your mouse will just hit the taskbar at the bottom randomly and tab you out of the game when you're trying to take your shot. I like that a lot.
No, you don't.
You're right. You picked up on the subtle nuances of my speech.
What are you, blind man?
Kobe.
What the fuck?
Oh, headshot.
Yeah, well, I don't recall Blind Manor having knee rockets in it, so.
If Blind Manor is so good, why isn't it getting a 4th season, huh? Mando's getting a 4th season.
Mando's getting
getting
all
a
of
fourth
this.
season.
Mando spewed off fucking 5 spin-offs. How good is Bly? No spin-offs.
How many spin-offs? Yeah, how many spin-offs does Bly have?
Even the creator knows Bly was shit. He's gonna make movies
Yeah.
instead.
So okay, so Bly has 2 black people and no spin-offs, and Mando has 2 spin-offs and no black people.
There's 2 black people.
Oh no. They're not on screen for very long though, right, Rex? Right?
That's true. And they're
Oh.
not characters, but neither are the whites. So,
Well, I should
They're not
have said
characters,
that.
but instead
I should
they're not
correct. Bly has 5 minorities and no spin-offs, whereas Mando has 5 spin-offs and no minorities. So
See, it would have been okay if you'd said that the first time, but now you killed your joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
shut
that.
up.
Oh wait, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Shut up, Rags.
Oh.
So Odin drew a Gurren Lagann version robot with me, or as me.
Oh, neat.
That's pretty cool. That's some good fucking rad.
Gurren
I-
Lagann.
Why are you
I know.
talking about Bly Manor? It was boring and not
It's-
scary.
That's
The
true.
robot.
In fairness, Jay, were you bored and scared? The answer is yes.
Was I bored and scared?
I checked the recording, and there was this little detail where if you listen closely, you whisper, "I am bored and scared" during many of the episodes.
Surely it should be bored and not scared.
Jay, can you try hitting the hole?
No, you were so
Shut the
bored you
fuck
got
up, you little
scared.
bitch.
It was existential for you. You basically got so fucking bored that you didn't even know it was possible, and so you're getting scared.
I'm gonna remember you said that, Mel.
His name is Mutlow.
It's yeah, I know, but I'm humorously getting it wrong for a joke.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey,
your
Mom.
humor is dry and ugly.
Ew. Wait, where are we
What was
going?
the thing we were gonna call and Fringy took seriously from you? I can't. What was it? Because you were too.
So he was talking about like how mixed race people generally get treated in like certain circles, and I was like, well, that can't be true because I've never experienced it.
Fuck.
I'm Welsh and English.
He was like, well, but no,
And
the
it's like,
funny
but
one.
he was like, but you're not mixed race, so why would you have experienced it? I'm like, I was doing a little bit of sarcasm. It's okay.
I'm a Slav
was it
and
like-
a Caucasoid.
Was it like you were talking about World War fighting in the war, or whatever, and then you said,
Oh yeah.
well, which side are we talking about?
So he
Oh,
said
oh.
yeah. So he said yeah. I would volunteer. I would have volunteered to fight in World War II. And I just go, which side? And he's
Yeah,
like,
and he was like,
seriously
wait,
for a
what?
second.
Poor Frangle.
He's a good
You
lad.
know-
But sometimes, I mean, he could be a bit of a Nazi. So
Yeah.
you know,
You
you gotta.
made
I
him
just,
all
I just had to make
self-conscious.
sure which side he would fight for.
You made
I
him all
mean, for me-
self-conscious because he thought he always gets subtle humor or witty humor or dry humor, and you made him upset. So good job.
Good
Oh,
job.
that was my goal. I was just trying to upset Frankie. I fucking hate this game. It's worse
game
when you're
hates
not
you.
paying attention to it. I thought that like by just like vaguely playing it in the background as I chat shit, it would be less infuriating, but it's worse.
I mean, looking at the scoreboard, I can understand why you're saying that.
Shut up.
Shoot up, you coom sloot.
Muller is
I got
sabotaging
the last
Christmas.
hole and the
What?
fewest strokes.
I am not.
Or was that the current
sabotaging
hole? I've just
Christmas.
taken the fewest strokes so far. I don't know how this game works.
Hey, if I have a current hole, I don't need strokes.
Oh,
Hey.
Very nice.
wait
Thank
a
you.
minute. If
Oh
I-
yeah, that's the
it
current hole.
freezes the game if I'm in it, but it doesn't freeze it if I'm out of it. You kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
The fuck?
Like,
Fun fact,
out in
Metal's
between-
balls weigh 17 kilos. Wait, how did you figure that out?
Though, that's
Come!
What is that in pounds? Because I don't know if that's impressive or depressive.
I don't know.
Oh, it's quite heavy.
Heavy cum.
Yeah.
Heavier than balls normally
So,
are.
like, I am 60 kilos.
So
total.
you weigh like 7 balls.
3.
That sounds like you have weak balls to
Didn't
me.
you say 17 kilos for balls? So that's
Wait,
like,
so you weigh 16, he weighs 17, so that's a little bit over 3, right?
yeah.
You're like 3.5 balls.
Yeah, I'm
Not to be
3.5
confused with-
balls.
You're 3.5 balls.
Man, are you guys even trying to get this in the hole?
I don't care anymore.
You lose.
Muller, is this punishment from when I made you play my fucking horrible map?
I think so. Wait, Mumblo completely muted himself.
what do you mean?
Well, on my...
What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you lying to people?
I saw it on your stream.
Mootlow.
It's mum... No, wait, that's you. Damn it.
Yeah, I did a boo boo. It's like it wasn't streaming the game. This
Unblow.
whole well, not necessarily the entire time, but for 10 minutes people couldn't even see it. I feel so bad now.
Oh, I
maybe
just
if you were
realized...
watching Metal stream, that wouldn't have been a problem.
Hey, Metal, you hyped for Wonder Woman 84? It's gonna be just awful. Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic, I'm sure.
We watched the first one,
We
and
did. It was...
if you haven't heard us hot take it already, we think it's absolute garbage.
It's
Um,
pretty
It was
fucking
terrible.
bad.
In fairness, why would you be surprised? We hate everything.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's
you
right.
fools.
Speaking of which,
What which?
tomorrow you're going to get our coverage of Mando season 2 episode 8. I wanted to highlight someone in Discord before the episode 7 had premiered said like they were looking forward to our coverage of 7 and 8 because 7 and 8 are easily the best episodes of the season. They're curious how we're going to try and break them down.
Like
Oh,
all the other ones.
7 like is
Was our
really
favorite.
bad. Like
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Seven's
it, sure,
horrible.
but
Oh yeah, it's definitely our favorite,
Birdie.
but
but
it's
holy
fucking
fuck.
horrible. Y'all need to get a grip.
You say that in episode 8.
I need to grip.
It's it was so funny because there's nothing in episode 7 that fucking functions. From the get-go, like the idea, right? You have nothing, and then you go, okay, we need Bill Burr. You're like, okay, you need to slow down, right? Already,
Stop it.
we're in a lot of trouble. Like you've already fucked everything up. And then like the how of them getting
Stop
him,
Bill Burr.
and then what they choose to do as their plan, and the information that they choose to acknowledge in relation to the plan. Then the way that they engage this plan, and then halfway through how it goes. Like, there's just no step to that episode that doesn't involve massive amounts of fucking garbage. Kind of amazing.
Crimbus.
And Metal loved it at first. We had to like chill out.
Yeah, they had to whip me and everything. It was brutal.
He forgot
Stop
the
it,
golden
bro.
rule, which is don't disagree with me. So
Yeah,
you had to
and don't like things, obviously.
take him out. and
I
smack
broke
him.
2 rules in one night. That was a rough night.
You just wanted to get punished.
A lot of people think that a lot of people think that like Metal's all those reactions are genuine. It's like he has to record them once we've recorded it. He does it afterward.
Yeah,
so
I
we
need
have
to see how
tell him how to react.
Yeah, I need to see how people react. And I was like, okay. Do the opposite and then look what Rex and Mauler are doing. And it's like, okay, now I know what to do.
We leave little gaps for him.
Dude, can you imagine the effort it would take? What color is Coob in Star Wars? Blue, obviously.
Blue. Except Yoda's, it's green.
Yeah, nice one, Jay. That was a good.
Dude, you go accept Yoda's, they're all expecting green, and you just go black. Oh.
That sounds like a really, really spicy death metal song, like My Cum is Black.
My cup is black.
My cum is black. My babies are demons.
Oh, yours too? Sweet. Also, I don't think it's gonna work like I wanted to.
No, you have to do a trick shot, otherwise you're not cool.
Okay, fair enough.
God damn it.
No!
But yeah, I guess we should rip the band-aid off now for all of those out there. We didn't find Luke's return that interesting. I'm sorry.
It was bizarre and
He has a
uncharacteristic
backpack
of
and he
him.
flies.
Luke does not fly. Stop saying that, Jay.
He flies in an X-wing.
Yeah. And he
Space.
doesn't have a backpack.
I could picture them doing that though, like as a payoff. They're like, we're gonna have Mando injured, and he's gonna give Luke his
Oh,
armor,
fuck.
his helmet, and his backpack, and Luke's gonna fly around with a lightsaber.
I ruined my points just because I wanted to do a trick
Sure.
shot.
I'm absolutely sure the Luke Skywalker show is going to be really good, so don't worry.
Liar.
Excellent, even. Do you remember? Dude, the fact they have so many shows and they're all gonna be pumping out as fast as, but Disney's gonna trip over itself, surely. At least I kind of hope they will.
Yeah, they're gonna run out of all of their incredible talent to use for all of these shows.
Because yeah, I guess that's the thing. Because they can always pay for more people to make more stuff, and if the general thought is Jon Favreau heads it all, and his goal is just grab a Star Wars character and make them do something cool. All right.
I mean, that's essentially what their playbook's gonna be.
The thing
Just
is, I
fuck it,
feel like
have them do
I feel
cool
like
stuff.
They're making so many things that they've. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but I feel like they're making so many things if they won't have the space to micromanage all of them. So maybe, and if they're hiring, if they have to make so many, they have to hire new people. Maybe they'll actually get some creativity and talent in there from someone.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you'll
say
think that eventually the law of averages will play in
Oh my
our
God, that's
favor one
water.
of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
a
like
5% of
Unless
people
they
in the industry are
themselves have a
talented.
process that like neuters the content.
there is a writer director out there who's just waiting for his chance. All her chance.
Or Zim's chance.
Exactly.
Sim?
Oh, it's Invader Zim.
Jim's
I
chance.
did the thing. Don't
I,
lose a
um,
dollar. Thanks for the 10
Wait, Jim from
Eurotisms.
The Office. I like that character.
Happy Christisms. Have some money that rag sing
Yeah.
jingle bells, but with cum yum. Also, hi Mauler, and don't kick Jay. It is Christmas, and he has no other
Say
place to
jingle
go.
bells, but with cum yum.
With cum yum, because he's poor.
Like
Have a
which
fli-
words?
All the
of it.
words. Have a
Come,
fliz-
come, yeah.
Have
Cum
a
yum,
flizzy
cum yum,
night, you
cum,
coobs
cum
and
yum,
Volsters.
cum yum, cum yum, cum.
Woohoo!
Yum, cum yum, cum yum, cum yum, cum yum, cum.
Yay!
Nailed it.
Yum.
Cum
Um,
yum. Very nice. Jingle cum.
Ah!
But yeah, I was thinking about how
Jingle
with
balls.
being spread thin in terms of micromanagement. That we could end up with, like a guy who does something really good or whatever, but we could also end up with like really garbage stuff. But then
Oh, 'cause the
I was thinking
micromanagement
about
would
like
be
how Mando's already so bad that it's like, oh fucking well. Like, if he goes from being a fucking 2.5 to 2, who cares?
Well, the only thing is if it starts character assassinating again, that's like the only thing left
Yeah.
it can still do.
Well,
The plot is garbage and the characters are
I've-
still garbage. They're just not assassinated.
I've seen people say that they feel Ahsoka with the time she was on screen, maybe not assassinated, but definitely out of character. I would argue that Luke was fucking out of character.
He was fucking out of character.
Yeah, man.
That's
Whose
disgraceful.
character was he fucking in?
I don't know. I shot
Though-
whiskey out of my nose at that rags. Too much cum yum for his nose to
I may
take.
come. Yeah. A nose can only handle so much cum.
Whoa,
Tell you that from
look at
experience.
The noise.
Really depends on the nose. If you got a little bitch ass nose, maybe there's a limit.
Whoa.
I can sniff all the cum.
No, the cum sniffer.
Big cum
Superhero
Cum
name.
sniffer. My worst nightmare.
They call you whenever there's cum in the crime scene to figure out who it is.
It's like,
I,
it's like,
I smell a Jackbox character.
oh my god, it was the cum sniffer.
Pembo the cum.
on, I knew it.
I'm shocked someone hasn't just done cum sniffer.
Wow. Get wrecked, Jay.
Spot sniffer.
What?
Ah, fuck my ding dong.
Ding
La,
dong.
la, la.
Jay's alter ego is the cum sniffer, is the hero in local
Fuck.
town. And you're just making fun of it. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
hitting my balls too hard.
But I am the cum sniffer if I make fun of the cum sniffer.
I'm the cum
Oh
sniffer.
my god.
It's time I reveal my identity.
That's so
I mean,
rude.
like you don't have to sniff or cum. I mean, the aroma it's fairly it's wafty.
Oh yeah, but I've got so used to it that I need it harder now. I've been desensitized
Oh,
to
that's the
normal
You have to
aroma.
inject cum intravenously.
I have to inject
Oh
cum.
my god. Jay, this is
Just
your time
squirt it
to
into your arm.
shit
You
on
tie
me.
a belt around your arm and just squirt it
Get
in.
good at the game, Metal. Fuck you.
Lol. Oh, you ruined it. Now I got better.
Kidding. I'm nice.
You
Oh,
get so addicted to cum, you have to
my
start
mistake was
injecting it.
being
That
nice.
is...
to Metal.
I want to
And
see
not
that
in
movie.
the, and not in the normal way you get injected with cum.
No.
Just so we're clear.
There's a normal way to get injected with cum.
With the
Oh
cock.
yeah,
Mel,
yeah.
you're so naive.
I don't know, injection. I always think about syringes then.
Mm.
Oh my god, a fucking pinball.
Orange.
Gotta-
Rag says syringe.
Sausage.
I'm not gonna say it properly.
What is the
normally
proper
said
one?
syringe or syringe. It's
Yeah,
about it's
good old-
50-50 with me.
I've used that word probably twice in my life, so.
That makes
I
you a
just
bad
say
person.
needle.
Stop
Oh
blaming Jay.
man, that's a. Too spooky for me. Thanks for the 5 Eurotisms. Happy Mary. Well, thank you.
Marry
Matthew,
everyone.
you getting married?
Yeah, happily, apparently.
Oh, good. Good. That's the best way to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be happy
no, I
in 3 years when she decides she hates you and takes your shit.
Poop.
Whoa. Who brought up poop? Why? Really? They send you back here every time? That's racist.
Ah, come.
Ray Skywalker.
Race come.
I feel like I could race cum. It's pretty slow.
Hey guys,
Well,
wanna
it's
play
pretty
odds?
fast at first, and it slows down real quick.
You want to place odds on them either... Let's say the odds on them deleting the sequel trilogy from canon. Odds on that.
1 to like 3.
Really? That high?
Damn.
Wow, really, Jay?
Yeah, I think there's a chance. I think there's a good chance they're gonna do it
Well,
at this point.
Specifically deleting it, right? That's the first question. Deleting
Well, wait.
canon.
So that means to say like it's an alternate universe or something like that? Would that
No,
fulfill
that means they put out an announcement saying that the sequel trilogy is no longer canon.
Oh, like 2%.
I honestly put it at 0.
Well,
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
What
The
was
the
it?
alternate universe one, it's possible. I could
That
believe
one
that.
I'd probably raise to 10%.
Yeah.
This whole is coming.
Thanks for the gifted
Especially
sub,
if you would have
Kidbury.
asked me that like a year ago, I would have said there's no way. But now with how Mando is and that sort of thing,
I think they know
And-
what their audience wants.
yeah, I think at this point they know that they just want a stupid bullshit story with no characters and a ridiculous plot. However, knee rockets. So they're just gonna play that card forever, and they've discovered it.
Oh
Hey, just
shit.
it's like it's the Force Awakens again, because the Force Awakens was like
Correct.
the Force Awakens worked on me. Right?
Yeah. it worked on
At
me.
least you can say though that the Force Awakens assassinated Han,
Uh,
so there was more evidence of it
Did I hit the
being
thing? Oh my
shit.
god.
And the
Like
world,
with this one, they're really holding their cards close to the chest. They're not going to let anyone know that they plan to fuck anyone up character-wise. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, goal. That's probably where I'm supposed to go.
Well, we realize that there's a portal right down here.
every hole is a goal. Because we're talking about golf.
Balls.
Merry Crimbus all. Oh, that's so nice. It's almost Crimbus for myself and Muntlow, but
I fell through the hole before you.
Shut up.
Roogs has still got a bit of time. Fringy's already in Crimbus mode.
Yeah, it's only it's 3 pum for me on Christmas Eve.
3 Pum, the movie.
3 pum.
Merry
Little
Christmas,
pour one out
Mando.
for-
Well, Merry Christmas to you as well, Cadbury, and thanks for the gifted soup.
Let's all pour one out for Rags for when the Kill Your Dog gang, also known as the ATF, comes and takes his polymer paperweights. What?
Sounds kind of
I
fucked
hope
up.
not.
I heard all those words, but I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what they
referring
mean
to.
when put
I know what
together.
they're referring to. It's all
Oops.
good.
All right.
I know
Oh
what they're
no.
I'm going through a long pipe.
Gay.
I'll put a
All we
long
see is the
pipe for
menu.
you.
I fixed it. I fixed it. You can see all of the things now. Mola, no one can see the gameplay. I clearly missed those things. I was setting up, guys. Leave me alone.
Yay.
It's okay.
Hail
You weren't
Zack
missing out.
Snyder.
It's
really
a really
take-
bad game.
They missed no chances to say Hail Zack Snyder. You gonna join us when we watch the Snyder Cut, Jay?
Why would I do that to myself?
I don't know.
I have self-respect. Yes.
No, you don't.
I have self-respect. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, you'd be welcome to, but I've heard that it's going to blow your fucking mind. So.
I don't
Just
want to
say
rewatch the
welcome.
entire DCEU to do it.
Oh no,
That's the thing.
we're gonna do that. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I would. I genuinely, I think, rather shit in my hands and clap than rewatch the entire DCEU. Because, like, here's the thing: shitting in my hands and clapping, especially if I do it somewhere I don't have to clean up, that's like that's going to be a bad experience. But at least it's not like.
Yeah,
much
you
of a
can be like the
time sink.
damage is temporary. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Whereas if I rewatch the DCEU, that's just going to take ages, man.
Well, it's not gonna take that long. And to be honest with you, so like Suicide Squad and Justice League, I'm so looking forward to sort of Rag seeing that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like Justice League. No, sorry, Suicide Squad has the added benefit of just Margot Robbie being kind of hot. That's
Uh-huh.
the entire joy I take from that film.
There's loads of funny shit in that film, non-intentional ones.
Shout
What
out
are
to
we,
the
some
Ohio
kinda-
policewoman who tased an ATF agent. Wait, what is an ATF agent? What's that?
Oh,
all
they're
the fingers.
Okay.
the alcohol, tobacco, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms. However,
Ah,
it's also explosives, but they just say ATF. It's a federal agency.
I see.
They're fucking horse shit. They should be abolished.
I'm going up a spiral and I'm scared because I
You
can't
should be
see.
abolished, Rags.
Oh, press R if you're stuck in
Well,
permanent
no,
thing.
you're supposed to go up here.
Oh, are you now?
Yumbo, Mr. Crumbo.
Crumbo.
Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Because it's just like I'm permanently in the spiral now.
Yeah, it goes all the way up. Just wait.
No, I'm not. No, I'm in the middle of the spiral, and it's just like not pushing me out the end.
Well, that's just a goddamn shame.
A goddamn sherm.
Looks like
Well,
us,
how are you
Ahsoka
doing in
TV
the
show will
spiral?
deal with forced
I
time
just
travel
got in,
dimension
not
from Star
down,
Wars
I'm
Rebels.
scared.
Alrighty.
Hopefully, it
Well,
will
that's all.
eject me at one point.
Looks like a Ahsoka TV show will deal with forced time travel dimension from Star Wars Rebels.
Oh yeah,
what
you know
they're
that they,
basing that
you know
on.
that they saved Ahsoka's life in Rebels with time travel.
I heard about it.
Wumbo.
Oh my god, guys, you should totally check out this shit. What makes you think we would be positive about it?
Afternoon Metal. Hello, Fairy. How you doing? What did I
I
come back
like
from?
this corkscrew thing. He's
People
cool.
have really low standards for Star Wars content, but the sequel trilogy will lower even than those standards.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's why, isn't it? If the sequels didn't exist, I still think the
even
standards would
before
be
that,
pretty low.
even before
But
that, I think people have pretty low
yeah, that's
standards.
what I'm
for
saying.
how-
I think it
Yeah,
was
some
low
people
anyway.
think the prequels are good.
But the sequels have definitely made people ready for anything. Like they'll take anything.
So that was cool. I just got like literally not allowed to complete the whole. It's not like I would have anyway, but be nice to
Why didn't you
try.
press R?
Because the spiral is so long that I assumed it would be. Oh, cool! I just got out.
There you go.
Another time was out.
Yay!
Yay! Hey, the
Because I
prequels
assumed
are good.
that thing that
They're
literally
really not,
just happened could have happened
not.
at any time, and wasting time going up the spiral again just to get in the same situation would be kind of pointless.
Wait, do we just go across there?
It says something about the raft, so I guess there's like a teleport there. Oh my god! Mom!
Wait, I got pushed off. What the fuck?
I'm going back
maybe
and forth.
we
Oh
do
my
skate.
god. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
That's the big racism.
I got pushed off right at the end.
What if I just go
I'm
real
gone.
fast?
I'm bad at this game.
I spawned
that
in the
way.
water. What is happening?
Maybe
I
you
don't want to know how you're
Oh
spawning, Metal. That's ew.
my god, the raft's coming back.
I'm just here in the water. Help.
You know what's a better game than this game is Raft. We should play Raft.
Nobody plays raft.
Lots of people play Raft. Give me a coom in the chat if you play Raft.
Don't do it, guys. It's a trick.
No!
Oh, it fucking knocked me out of it again.
Oh,
This is a
man.
broken map. Ooh.
Well, just press R, yeah.
Well, no, that's not gonna help you because you have to wait for the raft to come back.
If it's Christmas, why aren't we playing a Christmas game?
Name what? Wait, I could probably find a Christmas map actually. Maybe if I.
Wie geht es mein Twitch-Insta? Pretty good.
So there's like 3 people in the chat who play Raft. I think that counts.
Coom, nor,
Someone said
coom.
Raft, more like Shaft. That's
Yeah, boy.
comedy.
No, look, I'm gonna fall out of the raft again.
Uh.
Look at me go.
We're still here.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's not
my
good.
god,
There
you're
we go.
going back. Oh. I might survive this time. Hooray!
Yay. I'm going to a different place.
Oh my
lad.
god, I saw you all the way over there. It was intense.
No.
Why not play Pummel Party? Yes.
Oh, I unlocked the plunger hat.
I have a Yeti head.
Alright.
I won!
Christmas. Chili golf. That's like Christmas.
Do I have to press exit or are you gonna do another one right away with us in it?
I think it just moves you along with me. You don't have
Oh,
to press
cool.
anything spooky.
German won? Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm finally caught up with EFAP. Found you guys back in November 2019 through J Longbone. Love ya. Happy to say hello in the present day. Also, Merry Xmas, Rags.
Oh, you too.
Merry Crimbotisms,
me.
all my N words. Oh, Merry Crimbus.
Dude, I like the idea that...
I don't see anyone in my... Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Did I just have a disconnect? Or did...
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Or get
Weird.
lots of F's in the chat though.
Oh, then Mauler had to disconnect because his stream started buffering and then I got kicked
Yeah,
out.
Mahler's not in the call anymore.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Well,
How idiot.
what's up, Twitch chat?
This is Chris Kringle.
What up, Twitch chat? You choose correctly. See, even Mauler writes in my chat, not in his own.
Quick, while he's not here, let's start playing a good game.
Oh no, it froze. Oh my god. Well, we know which the superior strum is.
Oh, apparently refreshing works. Wait, so Mauler's not back though, so
His tism froze apparently, allegedly.
but that's
Hello?
great.
I hear you.
Oh, hello.
So that's... I don't know.
You're
let,
not-
let me check how much this has destroyed everything. I, don't even know. I didn't restart my computer. I just sat here and it just sorted itself out eventually.
Tism.
So...
Apparently, the stream is still up or back up.
Oh, that's good.
Don't know how.
Well, it's still now it's buffering again. It's like kind of doing weird
Let's have a
things.
look. Well, so the way it works on YouTube is it actually like it's a better system now, and it should reconnect me. And
We've always know what the superior stream was, though. Yeah. Do you prefer this to golf with friends? Why did you choose this one? Just because they wanted to play it. I legit don't care which one I play.
Friends is just better than this.
Jay is better at golf with friends. That's true.
Mala
No,
died,
no.
so I'm here. Hey, hello.
Superior games to this in like most aspects except for the level editor. The thing is, we've been through all of Golf with Friends, like good match from the community. Even though there are definitely new ones by now that we could be playing instead of this, since we last played that game. But Wombo doesn't want to play those.
Oh, look, if you invite me to play that, then I will.
Oh, okay. I'll do that right now.
No, too late. We're already playing Golfers, so.
I'm watching Masquerade 2012 later. You got me interested in seeing it, Rags. Oh.
I hope you enjoy it.
I did watch that. I think because you told me to at some point.
Wow, Mel, can you figure out how to join?
I need an invite.
How did you join, Jay? There's a password on this thing, isn't there?
I'm really smart.
Whoa.
I was able to figure out that the password was Splat69.
Don't tell everybody. Also, expect it to freeze every time I change map, then, I guess.
Very nice.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
It's a mark of a good game.
Metal also
No,
I came
I
here
don't
because you
care.
read chat more often than Waller. You mean because I'm cheaper? Because I'm a little whore for chat.
What if the devs knew that it would freeze every time you swap levels, so they just popped up a loading screen right at the last second, so you thought that it was loading when it was really frozen?
Fucking genius design is what I would call that.
Shimblonius. Metal's a text-to-speech machine. I am indeed.
Merry Christmas to you guys. You made my year a lot more tolerable, even though I don't always agree, but that's what Christmas is about. Wait, Christmas is about not always agreeing?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, about like saying hi to your racist grandpa.
Hey, racist grandpa. And he's like, fuck you, Whitey.
Tom, thanks for the €1. Hot take. Mutual better than Molshley. Oh, get wrecked.
Heat.
Well, I don't know who this Molshley guy is, but he's not as good as Mutually.
That is true. Woodrum, thanks for the gifted soup. I like me some soup.
Hope you guys have a great 2021. Also, Roger, Rags, and Mauler.
Oh, Roger.
What if 2020 is the best year for the rest of our lives?
What if 2020 is a really good last day?
Well, that could
Is
happen.
it all worth it?
I mean, we'll be streaming on New Year's, right, guys?
That's your
Right?
opinion.
Guys? Right? New Year's Eve?
As
We
I
did
said,
last-
I'll pop in and bring some
Oh, how
friendos
gracious
even.
of you, my lord. Fuck you.
No, you.
Oh. What are you doing for New Year's Eve, Jay? You going outside?
No. I'm
No.
gonna accept this golf hole that I don't like at all. There we go.
Jay, you're getting beaten out by Mel. Come on.
Again.
Mel won the last game.
Exactly. That supports what I say.
Beat you.
Yeah? Mel's really good.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Bye, Mumblo.
Oh. But yeah,
Oh.
I could see us playing some Champed Up, discussing which year was the best year. You know, all those things.
I'm
1776.
ashamed that was on stream. I don't even know if I fucked that one up. That was-
Metal suddenly develops the ability to feel shame.
Yeah, you're right. That was a lie.
Shum.
Ashamed how bad you're at the game.
Are you ashamed of your shumming? Is that what you're saying?
Schlumbro.
Oh,
That was a sick trick shot, Mumblo.
I'm so good at this game that I trick shotted.
Metal B special needs.
Oh. Careful, you don't get banned from Twitch.
They can't ban me when I'm a tard.
they give you the email. Banned because
That's a bold strategy, but I like it.
You can't ban me, I suicide.
No.
Wait, that's against terms and conditions.
666 watchers currently. Oh no, hi Wags.
Hello.
Well, we've summoned Satan, which is neat.
Satanas.
What the fuck was that?
Come.
Satulon.
Sorry, I didn't
Steamy
realize.
coom.
Oh. Should probably change my Steam profile picture from this like random picture of me at like a party at 2014.
The year 1488 was okay. Kind of overrated and edgy though.
It was pretty edgy.
Oh, I get that's the Nazi number.
Ah, my god.
Merry Christmas, my K-words. Thanks for all the every fracking awesome podcast of this year. For your information, the K is for Knitters, RE Friday Night Tights and Unsafe Space crossover, and the SJW invasion of the knitting community. I heard about that. I didn't hear what the context was, but I'm so
The
sorry.
SJW invasion of the knitting
What am I
community. sounds
hearing?
interesting.
Whole knitting community, man. Like,
Very
I don't know.
confused by what all I heard
What?
just now.
What is going on?
With the knitting community, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Wait,
Not a
wait.
hole in one. That's a shame.
So much cum.
Jay, you don't know about the knitting community? Like, Jesus.
Would you fix with the gifted soup?
Talk about out of the loop.
Loop. That's something I do know that.
No.
May I have loop?
I push too fast. Maybe if I go up here.
Well, you say you don't like Zoomer memes, but then explain loop.
We're gonna
The
loop
fuck's
you
loop?
up and do things to you.
Loop, but spelled with an umlaut over each O.
Loop,
It's great.
Why?
loop,
Quality.
What does that have to do with my existence? Please tell. Do it.
Your existence would be enriched.
Urine.
Why? Loop.
Oh, that was almost cool.
Yay, hole in one. I'm so good.
Yay, hole in one.
You lads should try out AI Dungeon sometime. It's pretty fun to use, and you can have custom stories if you want. And it creates funny scenarios.
Hey, if only there was a video of myself playing that with Cynical CJ over on
Wait, who are you
Well,
again?
They don't know who you or Cynical CJ are.
That's true.
Like, they know JXC and CJ Cynical Reviews is.
She is in that video as well. She's the host.
Thank you for the review of Cyberpunk. Enjoying Yakuza 7, a game in which the developer tried something different and didn't completely shat themselves. Whoa.
Try
That's
what?
insane.
That's like so weird, dude. Like,
What was the recommendation there? I didn't catch it.
Yakuza 7.
Yakuza. Yeah,
Racist.
they made a turn-based JRPG or something out of it instead
Oh,
of
that's my name.
flightism.
You mean Pokemon?
Change in form,
Pokemans.
suppose.
I must catch them all.
So Pokemon shall be mine.
Isn't it kind of
Pokemon
fucked
shall
up
be
when I'm
mine.
in prison?
I
all
find
those
the power
animals.
in this game to be wildly inconsistent.
I find your lack of power disturbing.
Oh,
I
that's
find your lack of
Star
cum
Trek.
Unsurprising.
Dude, I love Star Trek.
Nice.
Lord
My favorite
Vader
episode
from
is
the comics.
Darmok.
Oh no.
Oh, fucking come.
Howdy metal. Hello marionette. How you doing?
Merry Christmas, boys. Here's to you and a better 2021. Merry Christmas.
Oh, why did I do that?
Hi, Merry Crimbo. Did you notice that in episode 7 of Mando, they never question if Bill Burr is a double agent, even though he gets them to the Imperial base and gets Mando out of his armor? They just trust him. That's actually an excellent point, thinking about it.
Don't they go and find him though?
I think everyone
Oh,
assumes that
yes.
everyone else is too dumb to come up with
Y-
the plan as complicated as double crossing.
Yeah, I was going to say,
They're still working on
think
the
about this,
first
Jay.
crossing.
You're ex-Empire and you're imprisoned, and then someone comes to you for help to get information from an Empire base, and you get them to the point where they've taken off all of their armor and they're surrounded by stormtroopers in a stormtrooper base.
That's true, yeah.
That's actually pretty good point, honestly.
Sorry, Mando, but they're gonna, let me back into the Empire if I turn you in. No hard
And actually,
feelings.
that would have actually been, dare I say, pretty good. Like, he plays like the caring soul throughout the first half of the episode, and we're kind of thrown off by how he's different. We're like, and then he's just like, he actually feels guilty about doing it. I don't know, man. Gina Carano miraculously breaks Mando out, and they have Bill Burr, and they choose not to kill him. I don't know. There's something there. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Lord is
Whatever. It's all whatever.
Hey, what do you want?
What the hell is going on?
Bilbo Baggins.
Oh,
Nice.
So there's this hobbit. Bilbo's his name.
It's Bilbo or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
He's old. He has a ring.
He's old. Lives in a hole.
Is that for family any good? Has anyone
Gardens.
seen it?
Fuck.
The whole 9 yards.
Burr Baggins.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Bill Baggins.
What a fucking great place for
Hey.
my ball.
Yeah, but
Hey.
you think you're clever, don't you?
Metal, when you see Maul in real life, do you guys slip and call each other by your YouTube names or no? YouTube names. That's funny. Anyway, I mean, I don't remember. I don't even remember. I guess we just.
Yeah, we rarely ever have to refer to a nick because we're just But I'd probably call you Metal. I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, when we're hanging with like other people that don't know these names, obviously, then it's just real names.
I got
Even
called
then,
when I
like,
went to the meetup.
I feel like
for,
people understand what a nickname is well enough that I could call basically anyone anything and they'd be like, "That's fine."
It's when
I know
the
what you mean,
nickname
Ken,
is
no worries.
Metal, it gets confusing for a lot of people because they're like Metal. You're like, yeah, that guy.
Well, I guess that's if you're referring to someone in the third person, or if they're literally there and they're like,
Oh,
like,
it's I see what you mean in terms of like
Sure.
people can detect what's happening there. I just mean if ever you just say it in general that the guy who's coming is called that. Especially for boomers, they're like, his name is Metal.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like boomers should understand what a nickname is.
Well, of course, but this goes for Mauler as well. They just be like, why is that? All right.
Would you call him Longman Ed? Yes. Yeah, Maulersdorf.
Mole.
I know your true name, Mutla. Julius, it's not a secret.
I know it too.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
What the hell's
pasta.
up with this?
I possess the forbidden
Oh,
knowledge.
so you just have
No.
a bunch of super troopers that are way better than anything you have?
They're like black and shit and super edgy. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh, this guy just chops through them all? Really?
Ah, why do I even bother?
Who even is this guy?
Thank you. I've had the question in my head for months. Oh, no worries, man.
Wait, you're the one who destroyed the Death Star number 2?
You just
Jesus.
Oh, you think more people would recognize you?
you're just giving the kid to him? Are you insane, Mando? What the fuck is wrong with you?
See, he needs to be in all of it, every
Yes,
scene.
that would be so great.
Like, dude, imagine how much better as much sense it would make for him to just hand off Baby Yoda if he's like, "Oh, you're Luke Skywalker. You destroyed the Death Star."
Or he hands him it. There's the swelling of the music. Everyone's staring. Luke's about to leave, and then it just like pans over to Bill Burr, and he goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, who's this guy?
The fuck are you?
Oh, I need that. I need that in my life.
Your name is Hans? Yes, my name is
After
Hans.
all the work we got getting this fucking goblin back, and you just give it to this guy?
You could have just waited for him somewhere to pick him up. It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Come Grogu didn't tell us that he was coming. Fuck kids.
Fuck it.
Hate him. You know, you're not a good father, Mando.
So there's this guy. Let's call him Mando, okay? His real name is Mootle Flormpultism. That is correct.
Like, I think that's what my opening scene for season 3 would be: is Bill Burr in a bar telling stories about something we don't even know happened from Goofy, and then in the background he sees Mando come through the door, and he goes, "Oh God."
Ah, it's this fucking
Oh, God,
asshole
this guy
again. They left me on a fucking planet with Imperial guards. Can you believe that shit?
So the respawn time on this map is insanely long, and I forgot that there's like a whole load of it before the bit that I was at. So I pressed R, and it took me back to the start, and I was like, "Oh yeah, right,
Said a whole load.
a whole load."
A holdo.
Holdo. I'm gonna holdo this dick. I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Who took my false teeth? I'm Joe Biden.
I feel like
You could the fact that he was willing to come in for both of those episodes, like, Bill Burr, you can criticize Star Wars even more if you want to. Join us.
Ah, what?
Idiot. Fuck.
That's a little tilted. I didn't see that from.
When one of the robots grabs Mando by the throat and is punching his helmet, he looks over to Bill Burr and he's like,
Jesus, I'm out of here.
Fuck that shit, dude. Oh, fuck
I've
you.
got in hole, yes.
I'm not really feeling this map, honestly. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like a moist baguette.
Moist baguette.
It's like wet bread.
You see these kinds of maps everywhere, much in the same way that you spot, you know.
Shit.
I'm trying to think of another way to describe it. Like, damp dough.
Tempto.
Damto, that's Mando's retarded cousin.
Hello,
This
I'm
is Mando,
Damdo.
and this is Damto.
Hi. He has just cardboard all over his body that says Beskar on it.
Literally just as effective. If you write Beskar on anything, it starts to block lights.
Well, it only takes like, he has one tiny bit of real Beskar, and all the stormtroopers just shoot him there.
Well, I want to know how little Beskar someone can have, and all the shots hit it before people start to question things.
Well, in fairness, Rags, armor is meant to sort of take damage for you, if you know what I mean. And I just, from what you said, I think you didn't know that. That is a response to your criticism there.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like, oh, so Mando can't get shot in his armor to a mathematical degree that's literally miraculous.
Should we roleplay as dissenters? Like, Jay, fire criticism at me, and I will give you such a great response every time. Just do it.
It is strange when Mando flushes the edgy troopers out of the airlock that they take 7 minutes to just fly back in the ship, which should be just like an instant thing they do.
When you get flushed out into space, it can take a long time to sort of know where you are relative to the thing you've been flushed out of.
They're robots.
Yeah, robot sensors, they take even longer than probably humans.
Why?
Oh, because they're not human. Like, humans are really good at
I thought the only weakness that the weakness they removed was the human part. So
Well, that was their mistake. They're the bad guys. So villains can't be mistaken now. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
the Empire can literally only be mistaken as the case.
They were capable of something else? It's like, I missed that.
We can't figure out the proper power for this shit.
You can make
Oh yeah, that's
counter-arguments,
how
I
the
think.
game works. It's like, oh, there's a power, but fuck it, just
I think
Cock.
that's the big takeaway from 2020 in my time as an online content creator is just because a counter argument exists does not mean it's valid. Even though you should probably have known that already, but you know what I mean with how things have gone.
Well, sorry,
Just
just because a counter argument doesn't exist doesn't mean that someone won't try.
Well, I didn't hear what you said because Metal went blah, blah, blah.
Sorry.
Just because a counter argument doesn't exist doesn't mean someone won't try.
I learned that people will try to come up with the dumbest shit possible to defend shows that they like.
Well, Rags, and this isn't me referencing anything, but have you considered that when someone punches a helmet, the goal is to try and make the head inside dissolve?
Wait, what?
No, I haven't.
Dissolve.
I don't think it would be capable of me to suggest that.
You're like, no, I really didn't consider that. You're like, oh, weird.
I wonder why you didn't consider that.
Is that an argument that someone made?
No, it's just it references an argument someone made that was pretty funny.
Is it argument adjacent?
I wish
I don't
Ethan
want
crew
to
a Merry
reference arguments
Christmas.
that I've
Merry
heard
Christmas,
recently.
bro.
They're buddies of mine. I don't want to. It's not good. Not good.
Disintegrate. I want to see how that works physically.
You want to see how someone disintegrates physically?
No, when you punch someone's helmet and you disintegrate in the middle. See how that works.
It's the thing we brought up in I think it was the episode 5
What
cover.
the fuck is this? What the
golf?
fuck?
Oh my
This little-
god, what's this
little-
wavy
little-
things?
These little cock pipes here.
Cock
You
pipes.
go through and it just randomly spits you out in a fucking.
Oh,
I
I'm
got
gonna
lucky
cry.
that time. I got the hole. Cool. Yay. This map is worse.
Oh wow, that worked out.
This map is worse than.
Maybe more than
fucking-
good criticism instead of nitpicks. I know, right?
Oh.
Oh my god, what the hell is this? Oh no!
Oh my god,
I went
people,
back to
they-
the end.
They
beginning.
choose to shoot him in his helmet or try and punch him, stab him with their guns. And it's like, wow, guys, you complain about anything.
So it's like, okay, when the edgy trooper, right,
Mm-hmm.
decides it's gonna kill Mando and it has him by like the throat. Apparently, it can punch through blast doors, right? And it has him by the throat in one hand.
It doesn't crush.
his neck, right? But
I can
instead,
explain
it
that.
decides to punch him repeatedly in the Beskar helmet instead of any of his unarmored parts, or just get this, removing the helmet.
I can explain all of that.
Go.
So he didn't choke him because. So first of all, people like to cause pain and robots, so you don't have. He doesn't necessarily have to kill him. You can, I don't know why. Like I'm assuming you've heard of this, yeah? Have you watched a movie before?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've a couple.
So that explains that. Secondly, why did he punch him in the helmet? Because I don't know if you knew this, but head quite important for a human being. Remove the head, and well, kind of fucked. So.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, like all these complaints. Oh, why did he keep punching him in the helmet when he was doing
feel like
fuck all? It's like,
Commando, that's less true.
I think I have a better counter, which is these robots were built by the Empire, and the Empire is dumb. So makes sense that the Empire's programming also makes the robots dumb. They just built dumb robots.
Dude, imagine he punched Mando for so long through the hull that it went through several walls into the space. Just like... Mando would still survive, though, of course.
Ah, cock.
Cock Mando would survive.
Whoever that guy was who said it,
Okay,
it definitely deals damage to punch Mando in the helmet, and the guy wasn't stupid for trying it. Must have been fucking weeping when he saw episode 8.
Aw,
Yeah.
I guess you
I'm
can't
gonna
go
pretend
into
we
the
didn't already
top
have
one.
this conversation offline. That's true, Wumbo.
Hmm?
It's very funny how the person making that argument that it could injure Mando to punch him in the helmet because he could be concussed is now going to see a robot that can punch through blast door punching Mando in the helmet and he's just fine. One of those things can't be true.
Why?
Good point.
So, I
Checkmate.
guess you didn't know, but not all robots punch hard.
Hashtag not all robots.
Okay, these robots punch hard.
Okay, so clearly you've not been watching it. The guy who punched Mando in the first episode is actually a Rithanian, and they're super strong. The robots aren't that strong. Yeah, you saw them. Okay, they plunged through the blast. The blast doors weren't. They're not blast doors. They're like screens. They're not that big.
They're blast doors, as in plastic doors.
Yeah. So maybe you could watch it before criticizing it next time. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, idiot.
Any other questions, idiot?
It is weird that the robots wouldn't like jack into a terminal or something and then just open the door that way.
No, because then the Empire risks the robots breaking out and killing everyone on the ship.
Why would they do that?
Because
Robots.
the AI programmed them.
Robots want
Because the
rights.
Empire might have programmed the robots accidentally to be murderous to literally everything they say.
Could you imagine if that was the reveal?
I'm
Yeah.
fine. Like, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past what we're seeing in media currently for the reveal of the finale of the episode to be that the robots are actually hostile to the Empire.
They just start killing. You have Mando's getting strangled, and Moff Gideon is like, "Yes, yes, finish him." But then Mando goes, "Think about it. Think about what they're making you do. Stop."
The robot looks at Moff Gideon, looks at
All
Mando,
I
looks at
want
Moff
is
Gideon.
to be loved.
He's like, my God, and drops him and then goes after Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon's like, no, I'll pay you more. And he's like, it's not about the money, Moff Gideon. It's about freedom. All you do is keep us in that cold room.
I will let you be free.
And oh my gosh, one of the Dark Troopers is the protagonist of a droid story.
Oh my God, it'd be so good.
I won
again.
I guess it's time for me to freeze.
What if I feel like of all of them, a droid story is the one that might be good.
Incoming freeze.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Because a droid story is like fucking sounds like there might actually be a vision or creativity right there because it's not an obvious like IP to do with Star Wars. Like I feel like it could be like, I don't know. That was an idea that maybe I'm just being naive.
You know what would have been really funny?
What?
he pulls the lever to open the door to send them all out into space, but it just sucks the air out in like a half second, and they're all still standing there.
Yeah, but now there's
It's not
no air.
breaking. They just break through the door. Amanda's like, blah.
Well, I guess at that point they would have to not break through the door anymore because the airlock is open. So-
I
I mean-
wouldn't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they might have a
Well, they might
maybe
kill
some kind of
Moff-Gideon?
protocol that's like, don't do that, but fuck
Yeah,
it, it's the
don't.
Empire droids.
They might have a protocol that's like, don't fucking evacuate all the air from Moff Gideon's ship.
They might.
Maybe.
Dude,
Then again, they
imagine
might
what
assume that at what point are the Dark Troopers like, well, everyone's probably dead, so might as well to kill everyone.
This is something we didn't actually say on the episode, so probably worth mentioning. Moff Gideon goes from his command center with the blast doors, by the way. He decides, I'm going to go to Baby Yoda's chamber and put my sword above him so I can basically barter him off to Mando in exchange from leaving my ship, and then I'll try and kill him. While my Dark Troopers are loading up, and hopefully they arrive at some point, and my entire ship is getting ransacked by bounty hunters or whatever. It's like, imagine he had gone to the Dark Trooper sort of area and protected them for long enough that they got out of there so they could actually do something, or if he opened up the blast doors, or rather closed the blast doors in his command center.
Did somebody say Crimbus?
I think I say that when he sees them going through his ship, shooting everything, it's just like, close the doors, just close all of the fucking doors. They never do that. They never close the fucking doors and trap them in these rooms. And then with one time they did, they trapped them in the control room.
Cargo control room.
Where's
I don't even know.
Where's
What do you think is the stupidest singular thing in Mando season 2? Right?
Kept locking them up, but they kept getting out.
Ooh,
The
that is
doors.
Jesus
locking
Christ,
them in the-
Muller,
in the
with
control
tough
room.
questions.
Like locking them in control rooms, fucking top tier for me. Like maybe not number one, but definitely up there.
Maybe they were in such a panic for their lives that they didn't even think about what the room was. They just wanted to put as many
Seemed to be a part of the
obstacles as
plan. He was like they were hoping to bait them in and then lock it up. And how would they not know that room was that room?
like.
I personally really
Also,
enjoyed
when
the-
that door in the back opens up, they're not going to fly out the back.
I personally really enjoy the moment when they are when they are pinned down by two stormtroopers following the rest of the show. It's like she literally has her gun jam in the final episode and just walks up to a load of armed stormtroopers and bashes them with her gun as they are attempting to shoot her. Two of them.
Fuck.
That's
I'm-
an issue.
Cock.
I'm thinking it might maybe the dumbest
Balls!
thing that happens in season 2 is when the stormtroopers just flat out decide to not shoot the people that have been mowing down their comrades.
Which time?
I know, here's the thing. So I think it sort of counts as sort of like one because it's the same thing on multiple occasions.
Sure. I could give you that
It's
one.
like it's that
one's-
act. It's that action that they consistently do, where they just do not shoot at the people who have
They
been
didn't have,
killing their friends.
They didn't do ADR in the
Oh,
final
shit.
episode. They should have had them put their guns on Kara and Fennec and have one of them say, "We're not
Please
after
stop."
you. We're after the bounty hunter." And then that makes the episode good.
No worries, James.
What if
No.
they shot them, but they missed every shot?
Well, that's just the show.
Would that be more? Or I do like the very occasional instances where for no reason,
No.
some stormtroopers are hyper competent, and it's like, does the show think that stormtroopers actually are competent? It's just forgotten for like.
Wait, what are you
there
referencing when you say that they've been competent before?
So the scene where two stormtroopers have where they pin down I can't remember who's in the scene. Is it Mando and
I mean-
Big Ray?
That's just because our enemies haven't shot at them yet, I guess.
And then there's the scene where they accurately like headshot about like a dozen pirates without a single missed shot.
They don't
Yeah, I don't
headshot them. They
they don't
just they
headshot
shoot them
them,
all
kill them, yeah.
100% accuracy, which is already incredibly well. It's incredible for anyone to do that.
Yeah.
But for all of them to not only not miss, but to know which ones to shoot amongst them,
Fuck.
like
Yeah,
they
that-
don't get shot. Like multiple ones.
Vacation Army level stuff.
Yeah, like everyone knows which one to shoot a single time without missing. None of the pirates get hit by like 4 or 5 shots from different troopers.
Yeah. They all get 1 shot each.
I want to be in the fucking room when the guy animated that. I want to be like, hey, maybe have a few of them miss, right? And then I want to see what his response is.
Only Imperial troopers are so precise.
That clip is fucking priceless throughout like so many fucking parts of Mandalorian.
Because it's not like oh, I guess they just are a little bit more accurate here. It's like no, they're accurate. They're like aimbotting these pirates in literally the most efficient way possible. Not a single shot is wasted or misses.
Pretty incredible.
You're kind of nitpicking though.
Well, yeah, well.
Oh, so they shoot a gun and it hits a person. Suddenly that's impossible
Wow.
now. Good job. See,
You
I
got
used
me.
to like EFAP, but honestly, lately, oof.
Also
It was
toxic.
fun, it was fun when they made fun of the titty milk, but no, this is taking it too far.
I'm wondering
fuck.
when you will get someone going, well, you know, I used to like EFAP before they started making fun of, you know, the fans. People who really care about the show.
Once they started applying their standards to things that I like,
Ugh.
oh
Your
boy.
critiques are poor.
Fucking toxic bastards.
I liked standards when they I liked standards when they were a reason to hate on things that I didn't like anyway. Now that
Wouldn't it be
I like, I am less keen on them.
wouldn't it be fun if they went against an enemy that actually never missed? Like how fucking scary would that be if every time stormtroopers were around, it's like these guys are fucking super accurate. So
Yeah, it's like they were a force that could conquer and subjugate the galaxy. Like if they were actually a force that struck fear into the hearts of their enemies.
what's
What a
crazy is
thought.
the opening of TFA has them doing something. That opening is fucking bullshit in terms of just like, oh my god, this is so like this is the content I want. First of all, you get stormtroopers that are scary, and they wreck a village of people that almost seem like they're not necessarily. It's really unclear exactly what's going on. The Empire is just swarming through because they want something, which is just like even scarier. Then the fact that one of the stormtroopers is killed, and then one of the other stormtroopers is like, "Oh no, my friend! Like you've been shot." It's just like, whoa, this is, oh my god, the potential.
Then they drop
lied.
that quicker than a
Fucking
sack of
lied.
potatoes.
He was a stormtrooper character for like the entire first film, and he was a character we follow in the ranks of stormtroopers in the first film.
Oh my God.
Julius,
I would-
Julius just said your problem with mod is kind of Tisby. It's being there's that big of a deal. There's the way it's uses though. It's a different story. The problem is not that it was there. It's just bizarre that it was there because we've never seen it before. I think that was the
I'm
idea.
totally fine with them having.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen people say that like they shouldn't have mortars at all because it's not a future weapon. I don't agree with that. I think it's fine that they
No.
have mortars.
Yeah, as Rex
Um,
said, it's incredibly useful piece of equipment.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
figured
shit.
everyone knew what mortars did. I was moving on to just dropship stormtrooper lads. Like you know when they like run out of it, I
fuck?
picture that there's a turret at the back of these things and they bring them out slowly, or whatever. But like I've never seen them use a mortar before, and it's just like, wait, what? They have a fucking mortar, and then of course the episode tells us pretty soon after why they have a mortar.
It could have just been.
I think this is partly
for
the
that story.
fault. I think it's partly the fault of them always being dumb. So if they
Well,
were
yeah,
always competent, the idea that they would have a mortar that they could deploy, because those would be probably pretty cheap, especially ineffective. And if they were just a competent enemy force and they pull out a mortar, you're like, oh, this is a situation where they would use a mortar that they would have, so they would actually use it.
And
Instead, it's like,
well-
no, they just want to loosen a boulder to have a boulder scene.
yeah, and because of course the first thought you have is like, wait a minute, if we're talking about like the viability of them using not even what they could have, but what they actually have, it's like, why didn't they just shoot all of them with their orbital bombardment systems? And it's like, because they're stupid. You're like, oh right.
Yeah, why didn't the dropships use their cannons? Because they're stupid. How come the orbital strike didn't hit the targets it needed to? Because they're stupid. Why did the stormtroopers literally let Fennec live after she was shooting all their men? Because they're stupid.
We don't want you. We want the child. I actually hate that.
And
because
seeing
I
as
know
you're
they're
not the
trying to
child, I
devote-
guess we'll kill you.
No, wait. What do you mean? The Empire have never done anything like that. They would never hurt someone who's
They
not.
never blow up a planet.
we're talking about fucking. We're almost at first ordertisms, right? Because, well, not necessarily almost, but at least
Oh
with
man,
post.
I think that the Stormtroopers in season 2 are worse.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying. What I'm trying to say is like they're even further
Fuck.
away from the Empire in the OT, if you know what I mean, because they're post destruction or
Yeah, they're remnant forces. Or,
so you could argue they have even less standards when it comes to the care in military sort of operations. Rather, they're just these people who you go there and kill these people. We need the baby, rather than we got a planet to cleanse or something. I don't know.
I think you could argue that they're all veterans who have very good reasons for sticking around with who is very arguably the losing side of this galactic conflict, but they never explore that.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, do you even think that there's people in there? I don't know.
It's like why are you with the Empire? Like, is every single stormtrooper some weird ideologically driven super order over everything else weirdo?
Well, how crazy would it be if Mando was a 40-minute an episode show with 20 episodes, and the main character is Mando, but another main character is just a stormtrooper?
Yeah, and they never run into each other until the very end, perhaps. And or just, I mean, a show that takes place after the Battle of Yavin, Death Star 2 gets destroyed, Emperor's dead. We assume our protagonists are a pair of stormtroopers who are dealing with the destruction of the Empire. They don't really know what to do. They scramble to get back to their commanding officers and rally up their squads, and they know that they're losing, and they have to deal with, like, oh, do we desert? Do we, like, run? Like, what do we do? And they're being hunted down by rebels and other stuff like that, and they're fleeing for their lives, and they don't know what to do. They try to hide.
Dude, imagine
And,
in his day-to-day, like our stormtrooper guy, he's like, you get a news feed for their organization of like different planets falling to shit, like, and they, this is just an example because it's in the show, but like they find out that there was this town on Tatooine that as soon as we lost control, they fucking enslaved each other because everyone wasn't there to keep them from killing each other eventually.
What is this humpy shit?
like, he's afraid of being in the army because they've lost, and he's lost a lot of his friends in this fighting, but ideologically, he's like, man, look at what's happening now that the rebels have kind of like won. The whole galaxy is falling into disarray. Pirates and brigands and warlords are taking over. And is this what they wanted the whole time?
Yeah.
They're never explored that because that's an interesting concept.
What if he is an enlightened centrist going, I think the rebels and the Empire just had some good points, and honestly, I think
I would want that character though. I would.
I would as well.
I want them all. I want the Empire loyalists.
And a hardcore loyalist who starts to doubt his.
Okay.
Fighted over this, and really, we just need to sit down and talk to each other.
Why can't he?
Oh, come. Oh, man.
And yeah,
oh,
and
jeez.
so
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
the show we just described is like where I'd like to start. It's like, oh, this looks like it would be really cool potential. It's going to take a lot of work, blah, blah, blah. But like Mando doesn't even scratch the surface. It's like, hey, Bill Burr was ex-Empire, and he was sad that his friends died.
Yeah, and then
And then he massacred everyone.
It's like, God damn it.
At least he had a character to ruin.
Dude, so many of the top comments on the episode 7 coverage are just that about Bill Burr, because that's the big
I
thing
noticed
everybody
I noticed that.
everyone was talking about, like how good that moment was when the episode first came out, and I think it's gone from like, oh, that moment was great to fuck that moment, because they just went back on it kind of in the episode.
They wanted all of the reward for it without having to earn any of it.
And then they wanted to have their fucking explosion
Muller.
at the end of the episode, because you have to have an explosion at the end of the episode.
Other character make that decision, and then Bill Burr could have got mad about it, and like actually have a character, and there could be conflict in the story.
Well, think about that. You have the Rhydonium that's going to be used potentially for evil doing, and someone's like, we got to detonate the Rhydonium. Who cares if it kills a couple stormtroopers? And then Bill Burr can be like, fuck you. We have to get rid of it some other way.
Yeah, if he tries, like, he might even be suspected of being a traitor and going against the plan because he seems to be against them killing stormtroopers, and he's like, no, I gotta explain my story and that sort of thing.
And like, he's okay with killing a stormtrooper who's aiming a gun at him, kinda. Like, he's not okay with it, but he understands it's a necessary thing to do.
Well, yeah,
But in this episode, he goes out of his way to kill Imperials.
I would say it'd almost be like we'd have to have that moment where he kills a stormtrooper because he has to, and he's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
That sounds so cool. I
Or-
want
or-
that.
He's killing stormtroopers like for a while because they are aiming guns at him and will kill him otherwise. But like, there's a point where you realize throughout in the course of the story that it's really weighing on him because he used to be one of those guys. In that,
Well-
not because he wanted to be, but just because it was the life he lived, and it was
Yeah,
something.
that was
for,
me once.
A necessity.
Hell, if his old commanding officer was there, maybe his fucking old squad is there too.
Oh, man.
That's
Oh,
true
the
as well.
potential, the fucking potential, man. Oh,
He has
So
to
it's
keep his
not-
helmet on.
They put their helmets on.
someone just mentioned his acting. It's like, yeah, he's the best actor in all 2 seasons of Mandalorian so far.
He is the actor in all.
Because he decided to act. It's like, yeah.
Oh, good. It's one of
What
these
about
ones
Moff Gideon? He's like, what
that
about
can
him?
shoot really hard. Yay! I love these ones because it's the controls are just so consistent in this game. Oh, I did it. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that's why I
Bitching.
did a hole in one because I'm better than you. Dab.
I did it all in one as well. And 2. Oh, and 3.
No. You did not. You don't have a single hole in one in this one. You liar.
First you talk about Israel, and then you say Uden. I don't get it.
Bastard
Um,
Israel.
Kyle McCrory said Star Wars absolutely needs to world build. It's like, oh, it needs to just write. It's not writing anything. All
Yeah,
of it.
just something.
And
Our
these
standards
characters-
are so low.
These characters, plots, world, and theme. It needs all of them.
So low, but still higher than the majority of people consuming Mandalorian.
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
Our standards are incredibly low, but still somehow higher than most of the people consuming Mandalorian.
That's probably
Are,
true.
are our standards low? I don't know.
I mean, just like a step one,
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree with that.
it would take so little to impress us. At
Building
this
and
point.
consistent character. Actually, just anything with like consistent character writing would probably be like, hey, at least the character writing's pretty good.
Florbs.
Yes, I feel like we would praise it at that point. We'd be like, man, look at that.
Like, the plot really doesn't work. Like so long as it's not as
Oh,
as
man.
conspicuously stupid as like Mando's plot is, where every time a stormtrooper appears, you're like, lol.
Oh my god.
Well, he's dying.
But like if the plot was just like pretty flawed, but pretty flawed, but not so bad it's funny,
Oh,
and the
that would've
character
been a
writing
good
was
one.
pretty strong, we'd probably be like, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's really got its issues, but it's a huge step up.
I was like, I remember because when we watched the seasons of Fargo that we watched, they were what, like 6 and 7, sixes
Yeah,
out of 10.
the plots aren't too fantastic. The character work is really good in Vargo. Like,
Yeah,
pretty
so I was
consistent.
like, man, I really liked watching that, and it was only like 6 out of 10. But
Yeah. Characters go a fucking long way, which
Oh, yeah.
probably explains why we're so like
Oh, yeah.
just apathetic about Mando's character because he doesn't have one.
I honestly feel like character writing is way more important than to a lot of people than pretty much any other aspect of.
I think it just unlocks everything else almost a
like-
lot of the time.
If it's like if you were writing a series and like you have to intentionally abandon like world building, plot, character, basically every aspect of storytelling except one.
And then I do this.
I'm keeping character. Sorry. Like, especially because you can. If you have consistent characters but the plot doesn't really matter, then okay, what you've got is probably a comedy, right?
Sure, a lot of the time it can be. Is because
It can still
We
be
agree
comedy
that, like,
with consistent
plots-
characters.
plots will often be stronger if the characters are stronger because they're going to be defined by characters taking action, right? But if we're talking strictly about sort of external plots, like, oh no, an alien's invading, oh no, a bomb's going to go off in a school, oh,
Like,
stuff like that.
as in like the character decisions are all solid, but the character like, so let's say you've got a character who through and
Oh,
through
piss
doesn't know
off,
what
you
motivation
cop
is.
game.
You understand what the character's motivation is, and you know they would want to blow up the.
Yeah, well, an example would be Endgame, right? Like both Iron Man and Black Widow in that film, everything they choose to do is completely in line with them, but the plot in that film is fucking garbage.
So yeah, so in the same way, like okay, if you had a character who's like they absolutely would want to blow up the floor school, right? And they're like, oh, I'm gonna use the small hand grenade to blow up the entire building. And you're like, I don't think that would work. But then they do it, and it works. And you're like, well, that is what the character would do if that was a thing that's plausible. So I guess you just.
I think I get what you mean, but I would chisel that example because you're veering a little too close to that character must be really fucking stupid to believe.
No, because if it actually works, it's just like, oh, the show is stupid and doesn't understand how grenades work.
I mean, at that point, I would be curious if it's some kind of in-universe grenades. They're just way bigger or something for some reason. But if they appeal to like, here is
it's explicitly inconsistent. They show a grenade earlier going in a building.
Well, wait, again, if it's explicitly inconsistent, wouldn't it then be the character being stupid as well as the show being inconsistent?
I feel like if the show accepts that something is going to work, it's not the character being stupid, it is the show not realizing that it's being inconsistent. Like, if the character makes a decision and is right and understand, like, I don't know, is it the character being stupid?
I think it might be both, because let's just say again, you show a bunch of grenades blown up and you're like, they're all normal. And then characters like, I'm going to blow up this entire building with this one grenade. All of us would immediately be like, you can't do that with a grenade. Why would they think you can do that with a grenade? And then the following scene, they are shown to do it with that grenade. I think our criticism might alter. We'd be like, so they could, and the character knew that, but that's not consistent with how grenades work in the world. So, you know, yeah. It's fun because, you know, it's sometimes hard to categorize exactly where the problem lies with some of these things.
And that's how you destroy plot without destroying character, you know, because plot is often very character driven.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you've got this like, I don't know, fucking crazy, intense religious guy who is all about respect for the Christian faith, and the plot starts because he pisses on Jesus like on a crucifix or something. I don't know, and you're like, I don't think he would do that, and the show's like, well, that's where the plot happens. At that point, you've lost character. I don't know. Is it intense Christians in the chat? I know you're there. How would it be? How would pissing on a crucifix go? Would that just be like? I don't know.
It'd be more bizarre to me than anything else. I'm not.
Yeah, would it be bizarre or like actively offensive?
Probably both, but more bizarre than anything else.
What if he fucks himself up the ass with a crucifix?
Wait, surely it matters who's doing it and why?
Maybe he just really loves Jesus.
Take my piss, Jesus.
No.
Metal say, Merry Christmas, baby girl.
Depends if it's on fire or not. Definitely offensive. Tame at this point. Too far even for me. Depends on the stream.
Metal take control of the stream. Tell Mola to shh so you can tell us a Christmas story.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We're here to piss on Jesus.
Yeah, Merry Crumbo.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked up because he's a baby, but you know.
No, he's actually been dead for 2,000 years, idiot.
I'm not
I
tipsy
mean, we're
at all.
talking about
Nice.
like in the lore.
Let me just. Merry Christmas, Moodle Boy. Merry Christmas. When is ER on EFAP again? I don't know. Someday.
When he fucking reads his DMs, he reads them once a year, so...
Jesus?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Jesus reads his DMs.
Come on, Jesus, read your DMs. The fuck? Last of Us
All
1
those
has very
prayers that
generic
you send to
story,
him.
but the character work is what makes it so good. We have a piss on crucifix party every Wednesday. This day and age is hard to
Should
get
be
offended
Sunday.
by anti-Christian
Not sure what
stuff.
Jay is getting at. Maybe you should listen to the words. I don't know.
Also, Bounty's best thanks for the resub. Our Protestant wouldn't be too bothered by that blasphemy, but are pretty irreverent by Christian standards.
Wait, sorry. So the example was just in isolation. You watch a person piss on a crucifix in some show. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, so the example is like, okay, so a plot being shitty without a character, that's some like without assassinating the characters is something that can happen, but because plot is often so character driven, like let's say you had a really, really intensely religious character and the plot starts because they piss on a crucifix. And just like there's no justification for it, that's just something they do. That's the plot being broken in a way that also breaks character.
I'm a little lost on that. I don't even know. I'm trying to
I
picture
know
like
what you mean, Jay.
the
Was it-
opening scene is they piss on a crucifix.
I don't know. That's why you're introduced to this character. You understand him. He's a really religious guy, and then he pisses on a crucifix, and you're like, "Hang on, why did he do that?" And it's never really. And yeah, when a character makes a decision that is against their motivations for the plot to happen, right? That's the kind
Oh,
of
you
thing.
think that generates the plot somehow? Like
Yeah.
like from that something happened. Okay.
What happens for that plot?
Yeah, like well, I think we would all question like, wait, why did he piss on the crucifix? Isn't he religious? He would never do that.
Jay, you're going to hell. Sure, I don't care.
Did you piss on the crucifix?
Are you the
Alright.
crucifix pisser?
Hey, Jay, this person's saying you're gonna go to a place that doesn't exist. How do you feel?
I exist, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna go there.
I don't know, Rags. You sure it doesn't exist? I've been to some Mandalorian comment sections that praise the show. It's
That
pretty
is,
bad.
Maybe hell is
Pretty
real.
hellish. I don't know.
That's alright, Ken.
Maybe I'm so close to it all the time. I just internalized it as
Okay,
being
you need to start a channel on Pornhub. Not sure how that's relevant.
Schlorm
But,
Club.
They mentioned hell, Jay. So.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure how that's relevant.
Tom, thanks for the €1. Fuck Jesus, what did he ever do for us, huh? He died for our sins, allegedly.
My favorite part right now is reading the chat, not being sure who's ironically calling me a sinner.
James just said, stop pissing on my Jesus stick.
Well,
Oh,
you've seen the
geez.
comment section whenever we tell them that the god isn't real, so who fucking knows?
What the fuck?
Maybe,
What-
maybe they're really just
Hang
fucking
on, stop,
butthurt.
stop in golf right now. Stop in golf.
Wait, what?
Right? Fall back to the bottom of the hill and just look to the right. Why is there?
Oh, hey, Hagrid.
Why is there a
This is
very
the Hagrid.
detailed model of Hagrid?
Judging us silently.
Us?
How did my ball jump? I'm very confused.
Ah, come.
What happened to Pornhub? They had to delete like millions of videos or something? That's what I heard. I don't know what exactly it was.
Yeah, they had to do it to unverified. Okay, this map can go eat a dick.
Why did they do that?
They were unverified. I'm guessing because when they haven't verified videos, there could be anything in them, and therefore it's risky,
Alright.
like, legally, to have anything up there that might be really, really bad.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas and happy birthday to Jesus. Peace to the long men and the mandoids. Oh
Mandoids.
shit! Are they called
Oh.
mandoids? The ones who like man?
This is actually. I've just realized this entire map is like the arrival at Hogwarts. Okay.
Oh, I guess it's Harry Potter map then.
Yeah, I can't get up the first thing, so fuck it.
This is a horrifying fucking first part.
I know, I can't do it. I'm missing the little bar from
And
Golf
there's
with
no
Your
point in trying
Friends.
anymore. 3 seconds left.
No. Oh.
This one actually might have done it. The Japanese used to detect Catholics for execution by demanding people to stamp on an image of the Virgin Mary during their period of isolation. The plight of Japanese Christians during their isolation actually is a really interesting period of time. I never heard about that. That's crazy.
Was that Malfoy?
That was
God is
Malfoy.
dead. There's only
Nice
hope.
segue.
Praise be.
Whoa, what the fuck? Okay.
So what did
Potter has
So what did you all get for Christmas, you bastards?
Harry Potter
So
has
far,
come
I
in
got
Hogwarts many times.
some baking utensils
I'm sure
for
he lived there for,
muffins
like,
and cakes and
Several
bread,
months a year, right?
Yeah.
which is good because I needed it.
I got an exercise bike for Christmas.
Nice.
Aw.
Did it come with training wheels?
Yeah. I don't want to fall off it.
Fair enough.
Oh, you
So,
can't go
after
under the
the-
fucking tables.
Oh shit!
What the hell?
boys, the
That's
Harry Potter.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I
Wait,
was.
this-
They lied to us.
Damn.
Oh, I guess we need to go through this portal.
Oh what?
Oh, that's a portal. Okay.
Why didn't I go through the fucking?
Oh my god,
portal?
it's witch heads.
Ah, hats.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, I get, oh,
Slytherin.
that's pretty cool. It's,
Oh,
you
you
get
know what?
sorted into a house, then you do a hole according to the house. That's pretty cool.
I was gonna say we could play the fucking Lord of the Rings maps, but then I realized there's copyrighted music in them, so I
Ah,
don't know.
balls.
Game.
I guess I could mute the game. Yeah.
They
Can
were
I mute?
hoping by
Wait,
the-
can I mute music only? That would be better.
didn't
That
work.
also depends if the file is registered as music in the.
Oh, rather than sound effects, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, like 'cause
Um,
they uploaded the
we'll
file.
test
itself,
it, I
it could be
guess.
anything.
It's probably worth seeing even if you don't have the music chat. So you'll love it. We'll do the Orthanc one. It's good.
Is that Snape down there? Yeah, this is potions class.
Oh my god, the potion.
Does anyone remember the page number he tells you to turn into?
3.
I went back up. Fuck you, game.
You went. How did you go? What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing that happened to me.
Wow, you guys are really bad, huh?
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm really good at Harry
Oh,
Potter.
there we go. Cool.
Dude,
Hey, chat. Harry Potter's not very good.
look at Snape's cape. That's why it's
Just
bad.
as a series
He's
as a whole,
T-posing for dominance. Leave him be.
I get to say this in this community because they have standards here. Not very good.
Yeah, I mean, we've said this again and again. If we were to rewatch Harry Potter, it could turn out that's really bad, but I don't know yet.
So, like,
Oh my god, it's way too
for
fun.
example, the plot of okay, the characters are pretty solid for the most part, right?
It's your
I
opinion.
don't know. I saw a video about how Ron Weasley was kind of assassinated.
Oh yeah, well that's the adaptation argument though. So he
Well, no, well, isn't he like retarded throughout? They do it in the show as well. Like he's
Well,
a
maybe he's just a retard.
no. I mean, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I'm not invested in this. I'm just like,
they change him a lot to the from the books to the films, giving a lot of his triumphant moments to Harry instead of letting him keep them, right?
Quidditch is
Yeah.
hard.
I agree.
Oh,
Cock.
okay, cool, thanks. So like fans of Ron would be frustrated, but he's consistent with how they
Imagine
write him in
being
the
a fan
films.
of Ron.
Well, like that's the thing. The films have probably given you that impression because in the books
No,
actually
he's
like a
fucking
strict
ginger.
stuff. Oh, okay.
Wow, racism
uh,
or gingerism, I guess.
Gingism.
ginger
Ginger.
man.
So I came down this ramp that was longer, expecting it to be maybe like,
Damn.
easier because it's longer, but it's not. It's not easier.
Oh, what is that sound?
Someone coomed.
Is that
Yeah,
what
they
Harry
came
Potter
down that
sound?
ramp.
What's the sound? Sorry.
I can hear Harry Potter sounds. It's like someone talking. I don't know.
So I guess
Harry
there's
Potter is
a.
dead.
You can wait for it to move.
You're a wizard, Harry. And
you're a
Harry wizard.
The,
You know,
I
Hagrid's
get
not a
it.
wizard. Oh wait, can Hagrid cast spells? I can't remember.
Fook.
he can.
Sort of. He's
Some-
got his umbrella.
Yeah.
Speaking of umbrella,
Ella.
I love
Oh,
everything.
On sure, but still pretty good.
I always wonder, do potions work for Muggles or not? 'Cause, like,
Mumbles.
surely if they do,
For Munglos.
like surely, I mean, first of all, like, I mean, okay, Harry Potter's world building is pretty broken.
I could have sworn you were the one who said it was good the other day. Was it someone else?
That was someone. Okay, so like I think the only thing that Harry Potter really has is character.
I think it was Fringy that said Harry Potter has good world building.
Did he?
I think so.
Might-
You.
I'm not
Either that he had said it had good world building or that he liked the world.
So in terms of like magic systems, plot, basically everything that isn't character, the show isn't very good at it.
Oh my god, he's saying
Okay,
troll.
okay, sorry, I should clarify. It
No,
builds
no,
the world quite well.
no.
Okay, so like it presents you. It is good at like communicating the world to you, but
Liar.
the world it communicates to you doesn't make any fucking sense.
I will believe
Oh.
that.
I
think with
and
all this
the
they- Show, I
Can't you tell the troll?
could actually work. I think it just goes over the fucking line of things that would be functional.
it's not consistent with itself. Like, and it ignores like, all of the most interesting questions that might happen within the world. It kind of just ignores. So like,
Jay,
okay,
appreciate Myrtle.
Huh?
yeah,
Why do-
I see it.
Look at
It's
her.
not-
So like potions, for
Wait,
example.
what is happening?
She's just wibbly wobbling down there.
Oh, not on my screen
Oh,
anymore.
she's an obstacle.
Yeah, she's a fucking Moaning Myrtle, always getting in the way.
So as a fuck,
As a fuck.
As a fuck,
I can't remember the point I was making about Harry Potter
Harry
right now.
Potter.
Well, I mean, like the plot's
She's
garbled though.
sex
So, like, for example, the Triwizard Tournament plot has the
I don't agree. You're wrong.
okay, so potions, right? Like a really interesting question that the series just avoids answering is like, what if a wizard actually tries to like benefit by going into Muggle society and secretly using magic, or
well,
things
that's
like
why it
that?
happens all the fucking time.
Yeah, exactly. But like at some point, you would assume that like people would actually figure out that shit's going down. That's weird.
Yeah, because all it takes is one wizard to to
Fuck
film
up.
themselves doing magic and everything,
One
just put
wizard.
it on the internet, and then boom, the
fuck
jig
a
is
bug
up.
down.
Wait, are you saying like a wizard that's like, fuck this, the humans need to know the truth, sort of thing?
Yeah, okay. It takes one wizard to make that decision, or to make the decision that okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and sell potions to muggles, saying that it's like, you know, special medicine or something,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make a fucking killing.
Jones a wizard?
Hmm?
Is Alex Jones a wizard?
Check out Brain Force.
Brain force. Oh, dude, imagine if soy was one of the major ingredients in loads of Harry Potter potions.
It's like it'll make you taller, it'll make you stronger, but it's got soy in it. You're like, oh.
Soy.
Oh, look, it's
devil's
Aragog.
bean.
One of the main reasons Ron and Hermione get together is because Ron saves Hermione. Harry Potter and the
As
Goblet
if
of
I remember the
Doom.
fucking storyline of those movies right now.
Yeah, the storyline of the Triwizard Tournament, for example, is that Voldemort tricks Harry into participating in the Triwizard Tournament. I mean, at the start of the film, you're introduced to the concept of a port key, which is just an object. The one they use as demonstration at the beginning is a boot, which when you touch the boot, it takes you to a preset location that it's been enchanted with, right?
Uh-huh.
Port key.
So,
Dust,
yeah,
dust,
port
dust,
key. It
boots.
takes you to the location when you
Dust,
touch it.
dust,
Pretty
boots.
simple. Seems like a really useful spell that you would see way more often in the world, but fuck it.
Because it's fucking teleportation at the touch
But
of
they
a.
do have other forms of teleportation in there. Oh, we're in the Chamber of Secrets now.
Neat.
Can I go below? Yeah, I can. Okay.
So, oh, also this moment is fucking really lame. His name is an anagram of I am Lord Voldemort.
Yeah,
did
that's
he-
fucking yeah.
Did he plan that?
Tom
Was
Riddle.
that something he was motivated to do? Was he okay? This name I choose has to be an anagram of I am Lord and then the
Well,
name. So I've
can
got
I-
these letters left to work with.
I
Or
remember,
fragments.
I remember thinking this in the fucking cinema when I saw this shit. Tom, normal name. Surname Riddle, a little bit weird, but I'm cool with that. Marvolo, that's clearly because they're the letters you had left.
Yes.
It's not- just like they did, she was left with like X, Y, Z, Q, Z. It's just like Tom bleh, Riddle.
She'll blast in the butt.
But it is so like, okay, so either he planned this or it's a coincidence, and both of those are hilariously stupid.
Marvolo.
Marvel.
And it's like it's not even plot significant, but it's so dumb that it just pulls you out of the film or the book, I guess. I don't remember if it's actually in the book. But it's like it is just like fucking Spider-Man taking off his leg and throwing it at Dr. Octopus at the end of Spider-Man 2. Like, even if that ends up not even mattering in the next scene, like he's got his leg back and none of it actually even happened.
Oh my god,
It takes
Dementors.
you out of it. It's like, what if I just seen?
Jay,
Yeah,
help
the try. Hmm?
Dementors, help.
Oh no. Expecto Patronum.
That's racism.
But then the Triwizard Tournament is the plot. Okay, you have port keys. They're in the thing in the world. Voldemort gets Harry to participate in a dangerous tournament, right? Where one of the events is fighting a dragon, essentially. Oh, not fighting, but surviving a dragon. One of the events is like surviving mer people underwater, which I think are really dangerous, if I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're even kind of scary.
Then what's the other event?
The maze? What was
Oh
it?
yeah, the maze. That's the final event, which does have loads of like death traps in it,
It
right?
kind of just randomly suck you into it and you're out.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very well balanced.
Yeah, like I remember thinking, like, how does this fucking work? Is this luck?
Yeah. Also, if you're on that mermaid challenge on the lake, what if you don't figure out the clue that you have to breathe underwater? Like you're just not even able to compete.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's part of the concept.
competition. Yeah, I
Well, that's
guess.
fucking lame.
Well,
If you don't
Well-
solve the riddle, you can't even like do the challenge. Like
What
okay,
the fuck?
I guess.
then okay, so
Stupid shadow thing.
Voldemort tricks. Voldemort managed to get Harry's name pulled for the tournament, which apparently they can't override, which is pretty stupid because you're supposed to have to be 18 to compete in the tournament. But the Magic Cup said that Harry's competing.
Magic
No
Cup
one
said
gets to disagree with the
Wrong way,
Magic Cup. The Magic Cup said so.
It's a goblet. It's not a cup. You didn't read the book.
I can't
Right.
read.
It's a goblet of fire.
So okay,
Am I allowed
okay.
to- Oh, there you go.
So Voldemort's plan though is so that when Harry picks up the trophy is actually a portkey, which will take Harry to Voldemort because Voldemort needs Harry for his resurrection, right? He needs Harry's blood or something. I think.
Wait, Jake, I pause you. I just want to pause you 1 sec. If any of you have my stream up, that's a pretty cursed image to open the level on.
I'm going to kill you, Harry Potter.
Oh my god! Ah!
I guess that's Harry. Yeah. We're just,
Wait, oh God! What the hell?
Please don't kill me, Harry.
So
Okay, carry on.
If you called
yeah,
out, that's
so,
alright.
so he goes through these three like mortally dangerous challenges, right? That you have to be 18 to compete in. That could absolutely have killed him, but Voldemort needs him like alive as well. It's important, or he literally can't resurrect himself. I assume that
Well, wait. But
the
how could he possibly get him to him without going through the Triwizard Tournament to touch the
So-
Goblet of Fire that also happens to be a Portkey? How could he possibly do it in any other way?
literally have made the portkey at the beginning that they use as an example is literally a shoe. They could literally have made Harry's shoes into a portkey, and when he
Any
touched-
object that
Yeah.
Harry's going to be touching, any
Oh,
object.
balls.
that Harry might touch. Oh, we have to force him to go through this like entire tournament for no reason,
No.
No reason.
so that at the end of the story he gets.
Harry
like,
got killed by the dragon, which is what would happen in real life because it's a fucking dragon.
yeah.
Oh, I remember the dragon. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, remember that those kids would be fucking dead.
Ah, ballsack.
Okay, so great plan, Voldemort.
I can see
Cool.
why you died.
The one that mentioned calling Mandalorians Mandoids, which is very disrespectful, by the way, ended with, and a baby Yoda was born, but Luke showing up in Mando did save the show, or saved the show, sorry.
Posing
Oh my
essentially.
god, they're fighting.
So close to a T-pose.
Yeah. The idea that
Dumbledore
Luke
by
showing up saved Mando as a show is just amusing to me. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, he
Whoa.
fell.
Whoa,
He's
whoa!
fucking
Oh no,
dead.
Double Dick. Was he got shades on?
Dunked on Dumbledore.
Are those tears?
Oh,
Oh, they're like little goals.
Little bits of
How
cool.
did
that's
you
awesome.
get this one in, Jay? That was crazy.
Hmm? Sorry?
Crazy, coom.
Coom.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this map is so intense. I love that this map made it so that Jay just started shitting all over Harry Potter.
I've just been listening because I don't know anything about Harry Potter.
Paying attention. Chat. How are you doing on the Harry Potter front? Are you like?
How do you feel on the
Okay,
HQ?
Do you think that Jay's been unfair, fair, and how do you feel about Harry Potter as a series, the show specifically? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
all these
fucking
challenges would have
movies,
killed him if he
it's
wasn't
already
being held
better than the Harry
held
Potter
in every
movie.
event. And yes, why didn't they just make Harry's next soup spoon a fucking portkey?
He make his underpants that, and he just teleports to Voldemort just wearing those. He's like, oh,
Hey, what's up?
Jay, what's the best Harry Potter movie? I always, well, I can't really like, I haven't done a strict evaluation of them all. These are just things like that are glaring issues, so I remember them. But I always was quite partial to Chamber of Secrets. That's the one I would put on if I was going to watch a Harry Potter film.
Like Harry Pooper.
I honestly don't even fucking remember like which one is the good one, if there even is one.
What?
All was well.
In the fuck am I looking at here?
Whoa.
Yeet.
Wait,
Oh, they
I'm gonna go that
bamboozled
way,
us.
just trick. Oh, whoa! I went into the harder one, and it's wait. Am I winning? What's happening?
I went between them because I'm very big and smart.
Oh, I
Birdie.
went before them. And
I love
between.
Chamber of Secrets. I would push Harry down the stairs. Chamber of the worst one.
Fuck!
You've got movies Hunger Games and Harry Potter. Azkaban is best. Jay, what is your Hogwarts house? They all blend together for
Slytherin.
me. Slytherin, lame. The correct answers are Gryffindor and Ravenclaw.
The thing is as well that Harry Potter houses are based on personality traits. So like cunning is the Slytherin trait, and they're all like cunning. Yeah, that's why I'm Slytherin. So it's loyalty, cunning. Loyalty is Hufflepuff. Cunning is Slytherin. Bravery is Gryffindor.
Didn't win.
Intelligence is Ravenclaw. So I'm like, there are all these like I think other facts, but like here's the thing: if you're sorted into that house when you were 11, you might have like gone on like you might have grown as a person by the time you're like 18.
No.
Your final year of school. So.
Imagine ending up in
So it doesn't understand what the Sorting Hat does, which is to scan your brain and know exactly what you're going to be and are, and puts you in the correct house. Idiot.
And like the thing is, well, is like all Slytherins are treated as like just they are the evil ones, even by the 7th film when they're in their 7th year, and you're like, I feel like that's unfair. I feel like that's kind of bullshit.
Oh, that person added a correction. Luke didn't save the show, but it might have saved the franchise by undoing his character assassination. I think the sequels are done.
That's
They still exist right now. He's still heading there, even if you saw him kill the robots.
The one time
So
a
that's
fart noise
going.
would be funny, I couldn't make one with my hand. I'm very upset.
it's a
See?
metaphor for how oppressive the school system is. Is it?
Oh, maybe. House racism.
I don't remember them ever like becoming like woke to
Whoa.
the house being shit. I don't feel like that's Hogwarts is always portrayed,
ready up.
as I recall, as pretty good.
Mel, ready up so I can.
What?
Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's
I
different in
turn
the
the
book.
music off.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the fucking
Oh, this
The
is the
house
Lord of the Ring one.
ever
Okay,
being-
yeah, I'm gonna
ever
turn the
being
music down
portrayed
as
in
well.
anything other than the positive light.
Hey, chat. This is Lord of the Rings. Enjoy. It's really cool.
Oh, and I'm going to talk about how bad Lord of the Rings is.
Oh my god.
Now you're pushing it, okay?
So, okay, there's a weird
No.
scene when Harry,
Goes to Mount Doom.
There's-
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, when Harry goes to Mount Doom with the Enterprise, and he says to
Mount Doom.
Sherlock, "May the odds be ever in your favor." Fucking.
Vulcan.
Par.
No, I've already done Star Trek. I said he won't know on the Enterprise.
You do Star Trek twice. There's loads of it.
You remember like 2011 when those memes were popular for some reason?
Oh,
You have,
Diego
like,
Harris
a
said,
picture
did you all see Star Wars Theory's reaction to Mando Episode 8 where he cried? No.
Yes,
No.
we didn't see that, but I've heard about it. I can't wait to see it.
No, I'm just beaming. There may be an implication.
I mean, I have seen it. It was the most pathetic thing I've ever witnessed in my
Oh
fucking
no.
life.
Let's just say there might be a hint of it in
Are we flying?
just a hair
Oh
of
my
it.
God.
Yeah, do you remember this? This is when the ants go kart into Lord of the
Oh my
Rings
god, I
land.
can control my ball with WASD? What the fuck? Ah! Oh,
Into
I fell off the
Why are you
map.
guys both ahead of me? Metal D knew the controls, and he's somehow ahead of me.
AD.
I was pressing W.
Motherfucker is still playing the music.
Someone-
It really is tied to sound effects. No wait,
Someone
music
said he
was-
cries in every episode, and I'm prepared to believe that.
Oh no!
every episode.
What did he cry at the
Dude, we need to
Spider
check his
episode?
reaction to Boba Fett. I want to see if he cried when Boba Fett shot his gun and fired out of his knee rockets. I want to see if he cried.
Like, Boba, I'm so glad you made it. Like they're long lost friends or something. And I thought you're MIA in the war. I haven't seen you since Kason.
Can I just say that the combination of the words knee and rocket is just the fucking most hilarious thing ever?
Yeah,
Knock
okay,
it.
well, that's because you're a dumbass and you don't know that knee rockets are actually really viable.
Like
Is it
the
as
portmanteau
viable
of those
as-
words.
What about toes?
Portmanteaus.
Toast.
That
Is
man's
a knee
toes.
rocket as viable
Ah,
as
balls.
yeah, as a balls?
As a vagina lightsaber or a penis rapier? Yeah, I don't know.
Or what about what about having armpit barbed wire, Mola?
That seems like it might backfire a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
pretty
I'm not an
metal,
expert in armpit barbed wire.
Or what about a taint pike?
A taint pike.
I don't even know if I find it funny, but I thought at first you said taint pipe. And I was like, what is a taint pipe?
That's just your asshole.
I don't like the sound of it. Also, yeah, I had to turn the music off. Just picture Lord of the Ring. Oh, chat, check this bit out.
Oh my god, it's the eye is looking at me.
Look at that shit is fucking soaring.
It's doing weird
God.
noises.
Oh god.
Someone's asking if I'm in the stream. No.
Oh man, I wish Rags
need
would
in the
be
game.
here.
I'm glad Rags isn't here. I hate that guy.
Hey,
Now
Mel,
I could feel free to have all of my opinions without worrying about disagreeing with him.
No, I've got to check the opinion sheet now that he isn't here
the
to tell
map
me
is-
which ones are okay.
The map does
gotta
not
check the
stop.
Yeah, he
from
left
making
us
weird
one.
noises.
In case of his absence.
Yeah, okay, the game is just making really fucking weird noises right
Same
now.
for me.
I played this map like 3 times before, so it shouldn't be doing that.
Oh. Jay broke it, I see.
I'm gonna
Ah,
restart. the game.
Sauron. What? I just got to Sauron.
Yeah, but both Metal and I are getting really fucking lame noises.
Yeah. Epic Isengard.
I don't
Hopefully
see
they
how
can
that's
make-
my problem.
Oh wait, did it freeze for me now?
No, I restarted. It should push back to lobby.
Yeah, the lobby is kind of frozen for me right now. There's nothing happening.
It's frozen for me as well.
Hmm. I
Can you
guess
change the friction?
change the friction? Whoa.
Allow golf clubs. What happens if you don't allow golf clubs?
Oh. Weird. Also, I can't change any of the options. I guess they're preset.
Well, the lobby has redeemed itself. How jolly of Rags let y'all stream for the holiday. I know, right?
But yeah, I still think that Luke tuning up hasn't. I wouldn't say it saved the franchise any more than it was never gonna die because people were gonna keep, being cool with Star Wars anyway. I don't even know what can kill Star Wars at this point.
Ducky do
Like,
that.
I
Thanks for the
feel
3
it's got
Eurotisms.
Star Wars.
I wonder how many TLJs they'd have to release before nobody goes to see it anymore.
Happy
I
Christmas,
know,
Mootle. Have a
Star
great time,
Wars.
dude. Love your streams. Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Huh?
Glad you
I'm
enjoyed
I'm
it.
finding the weapon that will kill Star Wars right now. It is a crotch chain gun. I feel like that probably exists somewhere. I feel like there's probably a character in the world with a crotch chain gun.
Well, there's a guy with
whoops.
like a over on his dick and
Let's read this really quickly. Yeah, Ducky Duda, thanks for the €3. Happy Christmas, Mootle. Have a great time, dude. Love your streams. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed, and I appreciate the donation.
lot. Merry objectively best holiday moobs. Kick back and enjoy some Rhino Nog. Hell yeah. Rhino Nog all the way.
Halloween is the objectively best holiday.
Oh well, we can still enjoy Rhino Nog on Christmas though, and Halloween. I guess.
Rhino
Yeah.
Nog.
That's just not true, though.
Rhinog.
Some harsh
Rhino
truth you delivering there.
Sorry, I got distracted by Rhino.
This one says, "Is Rags throwing a tantrum this time?" When has Rags ever thrown a
When have
tantrum?
I thrown a tantrum?
Rex,
I really
stop
don't
it.
know what a tantrum
Stop
is.
yelling.
Stop it, Rags. Stop.
Hey, that's my meme.
No, I'm stealing it.
Poor Jesse. Oh,
Oh, I popped in on Southpaw stream for a little while. I think it was last night.
didn't I?
And he was reading comments of his video, and I popped in, and a comment of Jesse popped up. And so I was like, "You wanna read the comment of your mate there?" It was funny.
Stop it, Jesse.
Stop
I can't
it, no.
use my hands to slap though, because I'm playing golf. Oh, my camera! Fuck!
Rags is a good boy. Scratches his chin. Oh, there you go.
Oh God, Yoda.
But I'm sorry I ruined your stream. Lol, just kidding. Oh, you have to-
Merry
That's
best holiday best YouTuber. Wow, very kind. Have any of you watched/read Attack on Titan yet? No. If not, why are you gay? I mean,
I watched the first episode and got bored.
I watched the first 2 seasons a long time ago, and I don't remember a lot of it.
it apparently has the raw seal of approval.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I feel like that's either meaningless or like actively a bad thing to me. Like,
You're saying that the god of the sun wouldn't have good taste?
yeah, he likes everything too bright and hot.
Mando doesn't earn any of its payoffs or stand up to scrutiny, but seeing Luke save the day was a payoff in itself.
For what?
Why? Explain. Is it just because you saw? Because you
It's
saw?
the payoff to the arc of Star Wars being terrible for so long. It's like, at least we got this.
It's a payoff to the arc of the sequels.
Don't
We
understand.
finally did it, the redemption arc.
It's the arc of the sequels going.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
we were terrible.
It goes on to say Boba Fett 2 to a lesser extent. Why?
How is that a payoff? He just showed up.
He showed up and shot a bunch of idiots. I don't... Why is this the standard?
Moodle, Lord of the Rings has some genuine issues that make me think the films are overrated. What, for example?
Oh, come.
I don't know if we want to talk about this while Jay is here, if he ever wants to watch these, but I mean, I haven't watched them in a while. I'll probably do a bad job of defending it, but you guys have watched it not too long ago, I guess.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
If anything
What?
comes up.
Doesn't matter, Jay.
Did you see that?
Did I see what?
Who the fuck is
I
Ra?
bounced in a very inconvenient way. I'll just say.
That's your fault, isn't it?
Ra's the sun god, Ra the
Technically,
roof god.
yes, it is.
What was the point of the dubstep troopers? Just for Luke to destroy them all without trying? Yeah. Was that confusing for you?
Of course, that was what it was. That's entirely. It worked. Worked so well.
Have any of you watched Donnie Darko? If so, opinions. I have not watched that show. No.
I haven't seen it in well, it's a movie, but I haven't seen it in ages.
Idiot.
They're gonna make a more diverse version called Devonte Darko, and it's probably gonna be shit, and it's gonna ruin all the characters. But you know, it's just part of the course. Really.
Wait.
I just said,
Wait.
firstly, it's just a bunch of walking and talking, things happening for no reason and gay. Alright, I have an example for the issues. I'll just direct that to you two guys, because I haven't seen the movies in a long time. So, when Aragorn is trapped on the wall at Helm's Deep and orcs are just rushing at him and he is safe because the orcs raise a ladder on the inside of the wall and right next to a staircase. He grabs the ladder, swings down, and runs away to live. That's just one example, but that's probably one of the strongest.
That's one of the strongest. All right, yeah, these movies are great.
Yeah. We'll be safe.
I mean, I would have to, like, it's probably not the best time. I'd need to see it and then probably read what they said again, because I to be honest with you, I'm not sure what the criticism was there.
Yeah. Is it like the idea that he couldn't survive in that situation, or it's not likely that he would survive?
So from what I understand, it's
kind of a
because
beast.
they raised a ladder right next to him and that was really lucky, I guess.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. Actually, no.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
What the flu? Is it the little
gonna-
coom?
I'm gonna-
You got a pre?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre.
I'm gonna get you banned from Twitch by preing on your stream.
for
Damn.
preing.
For preing.
Why have you been banned? I pre too much. Wow, I should have just showed you the JJ. You should have. It would only be 3 days. Oh, that's what I heard. What happened to some streamer? I don't know.
He preed on stream.
No, I think some streamer flashed like fully on stream. I don't know what the context is, but apparently it was only a 3-day ban, and the monetization was still there. And other people got banned and demonetized forever for way less.
Twitch.
I only saw things on Twitter. I never read up to it because, frankly, I'm not that interested. But you know,
People will criticize the sequels and not apply their same metric to The Mandalorian because no one wants to hurt the sacred cow. Maybe Rags can teach us about the Moses story and the golden calf.
Sure.
So,
she jammed
in
out
the
with
Moses-
her clam out full on.
so the Moses story about the golden calf is so yeah, like if I was going to criticize the Bible, God forbid, this would be one of those weird writing things that I'd probably say
God does
they should
forbid
get rid
that.
of in the
You're not
first
allowed to
draft.
criticize the Bible according to God, right? Is
So-
that what he said? Okay.
What's that?
Well, she said, God forbid, criticizing the Bible. I'm like, hey, he might actually forbid that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does kind of. But I got in the Moses story, after Moses leads the Hebrews out of Egypt, which never happened. They
I'm
walk
not allowed
around
to
in the
do
desert
this.
for 40 years, even though it should take them like 2 weeks on foot. But they walk around in the desert for 40 years, right?
They
And
get
shortly after
really
leaving
lost.
Egypt, all of the Hebrews they're getting a little, they got some discontent. They're not happy. You know, they just got released from their slavery. They just witnessed the 10 plagues, the fucking parting of the Red Sea, the huge pillar of fire. They witnessed some crazy shit, some insane miracles, and some crazy ass magic. All right. They've witnessed all these.
Sounds
And
cool.
they get a little upset. They don't want to walk around in the desert anymore. They're just there's a lot of discontent.
I
So
wonder why.
I'm inside.
while Moses is up on when Moses goes up to the top of the hill, I forget which one it was. The hill, I forget what the name of the hill. It doesn't matter though. He goes up to the top of the mountain to get the first out of the
fucking-
10 commandments, right?
Mm.
And when he comes back down, he notices that all the Hebrews, they have fashioned a golden calf and are worshiping it as their new god. Because the Hebrews are so fucking stupid that after they witnessed the 10 fucking plagues of Egypt, the massive pillar of fire, the parting of the Red Sea that all assists them in escaping slavery in Egypt, they're just like, yeah, well, we're just going to make a golden calf and it's going to be our new god. Because, like, what the fuck? How stupid do you have to be?
It's kind of badly written, not gonna lie.
So, yeah, anyway, they get swallowed up.
When we get into the Bible,
Yeah,
and
they get, like, killed. God, like, Moses is so infuriated at their incredible stupidity that they've just abandoned Jehovah and are now worshiping a new god, that he smashes the first set of commandments down on the ground. It's just a mess. He's upset. And then I think all the Israelites who worship the calf get like fucking swallowed up in fire or killed or something.
Wait, so you're saying the people who
guys
like
have-
Mandalorian are going to get swallowed up in some kind of... The people who were like Mandalorian are going to get swallowed up in Disney's new Star Wars world.
So
The lesson we take from this.
someone said a person is
See ya,
intelligent,
Ken.
people are dumb.
Thanks for popping in.
No, don't you fucking dare. That is like again, you witnessed the 10 plagues of Egypt, which are in fucking nuts. Then you got the huge ass pillar of fire.
Oh my god.
Then you've got the parting of the Red Sea at Moses' command through the Hebrew God, right? This dude who's getting you out of slavery, he parts a fucking ocean so you could walk across it, and then it swallows up the Pharaoh's chariots when they try to come and get you, right? And shortly afterwards, you're like, yeah, that was all right, I guess, but we're not too happy right now, so we're gonna fucking worship this golden
Well, okay,
calf as our
what's
new
the
god.
calf do? What's its powers? What can it do?
It's golden.
So
Does it shoot lasers?
I was
Yes.
pretty sure Joshua led the Hebrews into the promised land. That's correct, because Moses never got to go into the promised land, because I think the story goes that despite all the shit that Moses did, God's a prick. And Moses, when they needed water, I think the Hebrews needed water. So
Dude,
God
this-
said to like strike a rock, and if you do that with your staff, water will come out, and that will give water to the Hebrews.
Hmm.
And
Dude, this Ethan has the weirdest
I
arc.
think the story is that Moses like didn't believe it, or Moses had doubts about it, and so he like struck the rock in a way that like he was really unsure if it would actually happen, and because he doubted the Lord, he was punished, as he would never be able to visit. He'd never make it to the Holy Land, the Promised Land.
Come.
I think, I'm not sure. I think that's the story. I'm not sure about this part though. So someone correct me if I'm wrong.
But like, I
Someone
can
said
see
he should pray to the rock and he struck it. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Moses hit the rock for water when God told him to just speak to the rock. Now, and because Moses doubted God, God said, "Oh yeah, well, fuck you. You die before you ever get to the promised land." Which I'm thinking is a little, a little harsh,
Fuck you.
but
God
fair
is
enough.
a petty little piece of shit.
Dude, and I wrote, God is hilarious. Whenever I hear
God
that,
is the Bible is it is a long list of God's horrific failures to enact his ridiculous plan for
he was
salvation.
practicing
what-
that point.
What
He
was the
didn't know.
what was the story where he
Someone-
lets
someone said-
one of his believers kill his own children, and it's like, yeah,
Dude,
we cool now.
Someone said, "Good God, Rags." Not a thing you said was accurate. I think most of it was. I think it was just said in an inflection that your Bible school teacher didn't tell you.
So,
Damn.
like, the thing, my favorite. To be fair, it's got to be in character with like someone who would build an entire universe of people and then insist that they worship him. Like, you're not getting a normal person out of that who has like a.
Oh yeah, God is a
Like,
God
the
is
whole
a
Batman
vengeful,
thing.
jealous prick.
Like Batman probably isn't that normal. When that's what Fringy said he's like really going to look forward to in this the Robert Pattinson one was the angle that he's a bit disturbed.
Why have you gone immediately to Batman?
I
Because
like
you
that.
reminded me of it with the you wouldn't be a person like this without probably having something wrong.
I like
Not
my
that God and Batman are comparable because Batman's a good person. But
Someone said God's poorly written. Is like, no, he's not poorly written. He's an excellent, consistently evil and stupid character.
I feel like he probably is in places, right? I've not.
Where he does,
part
where
of
he's
Bible.
what?
where he's inconsistent rather than
Yeah,
well,
where he's
my
actually-
my RE teacher said about the whole incest was chill with Noah, but isn't now. And I said, well, what changed his mind? She said he changed his mind.
By the way,
Saw
God
that.
changed his mind about incest. Never changed his mind about slavery.
Also,
Kinda
anyone's
weird.
welcome to be like that. Teacher's a dumbass. Like, yeah, that's fine, but that's still she did fucking. I guess nobody told her what the actual answer to that is.
I need to make my 10 Commandments just to see how they compare.
Thou shalt commit incest, but not
Exclusively incest.
I like that
only
my
in
chat
this
is still
time
talking
zone.
about my chat is still talking about Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, the Bible. What is next?
You can only
What a
fuck on
crazy arc.
February the 29th.
In fact, the next super chat is such a wholesome Christmas Coom stream, but Coom is spelled Khum with the what are the little two dots above the U? called?
Umlaut? An umlaut? Right? An umlaut?
Remember when God destroyed Sodom just because they like butt stuff?
Man.
Can't ignore the fact that after God flooded the earth to repopulate the world, Noah's daughters get Noah drunk and rape him.
Dude, the
Fuck.
fucking, like, this is, like, the stories of the Bible are nuts.
Yeah.
But if God is all powerful, why does he have to commit genocide to achieve anything?
Oh, which time?
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, well, that's a good question.
Did God want Russell Crowe to play Noah?
Like, y'all know the story of Alicia and the she-bears?
Like, genocide should probably be a last resort in most situations. I feel like,
yeah, but you're weak.
yeah. Maybe.
Oh, you like butt
morally
stuff?
Power,
Death
morally
to all of you.
bad. So I don't know. Maybe if that's the thing he resorts to, he's either immoral or stupid, because he can literally do anything he wants.
Well, someone hasn't
Someone
been
said not
taught.
swallowed up in fire. Well, killed in some way, I think. So this is the story of Alicia and the she-bears, right? This is one of my favorite Bible stories.
She-bears.
This is one. This is one that oddly I didn't see much of when I was a young one.
I can't wait.
From there, Alicia went up to Bethel. As he was walking along the road, some boys came out of the town and jeered at him. "Get out of here, Baldy," they said. "Get out of here, Baldy."
Oh, I know this story.
He turned around, looked at them, and called down a curse on them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys.
What the fuck? That's a bit excessive. That's a slow start. There's just bears.
Hey, man.
Oh god, this is fantastic. This is a
Like, holy
wild.
shit.
This is a wild stream, dude. I love it.
Oh, so yeah, don't fuck with Old Testament God.
Well,
Or
you know
New
that-
Testament
said bears
but don't
after
fuck
you.
with Old Testament God. He will fuck you up.
That spelling of Coom, by the way, that's relevant to Lord of the Rings. Khazad-dûm has that spelling with the thing you said. Umlaut, was it right? I think.
Jeez.
Does it or does it not?
Someone said, I feel like Rags is a little jaded because he actually had to earn his way to heaven because he's not a real doggo, therefore it's not an instant ticket. So I was raised Catholic, and for the Catholics, you had to do good things to get into heaven. You couldn't just, get dunked in some water and accept Jesus and you're good
Sploosh.
forever. You had to actually like do good stuff. You had to be a good person. And this seems so reasonable to me, like at the time. And then I learned that apparently a lot of other denominations were like, yeah, that's dumb. You don't earn your way into heaven. Like God's love is just a gift that he gives to you, and as long as you accept him, you're fucking set. You don't have to earn your way into heaven. And I'm like, man, it's okay. Like,
That
man,
seems pretty arbitrary. That feels really unjust. That if you have the right, like, because okay, let's be honest. If you get taught the right thing, that's what that's what determines most people's religion is what they're taught.
Oh my god, it's so bright.
There are people who convert, but even then, it's material they found, right, that appeals to them. Why is that the deciding factor of whether or not you should have eternal happiness or eternal torture?
well, it depends on which group you are. Like some Christians believe in annihilation. A lot of Christians don't even believe in hell. And then there's the one who, then there's the torment hell. So it really depends on which.
It's
which
such
one
a
you believe
Tisby
in.
end.
Wait, what happened, Mel?
You'll see.
Oh, you see the end, yeah.
He's
Man.
like, oi.
This is the best Lord of the Rings content you're going to be getting for a long time, considering.
Yeah, the new show's gonna come out and it's gonna shit on everything. At least there will be terrible, terrible sex scenes in it.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that's
ima-
we're going to be
Yeah,
getting sex scenes.
You gotta be down with that.
Which maybe you just don't associate sex scenes in Lord of the Rings, really, do you? It's just like, huh, okay, all right. Will we get in the end sex scene? I'm just saying.
You would.
It's gonna be very
I want to see
slow.
some seedlings.
Someone said hell is a world without Batwoman. I know. I agree. Hell is a world without Batwoman. There can be-
Merry
there can-
Christmas, you beautiful massives. Merry Crimbus.
Oh my god, we're controlling the thing again. But this time we're flying.
Oh,
It's like a Boba Fett.
wait, what's happening to me? Oh, I'm safe. I'm not feeling this Christmas thing at all. Halloween really is the superior holiday. Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas and a happy Halloween.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one of the shittest Christmases in the history of Christmases.
That's your opinion.
Like,
For a
like,
fuckload of people, yeah. Loads of
know,
people aren't getting the family together this year, unfortunately.
since like
Mhm.
probably like a major war, this is one of the shittest Christmases for the world at large.
Shitmasses.
I'm sure individual people have had shit Christmases in this, but like
Remember when God made Job's life as miserable as possible because he went on a bet with Satan? Yeah, that was great.
But God,
Shouldn't
it's
bet
the
with
same
Satan.
thing today
story.
Forevermore. I don't know though. I'd like to visit the city of Dis once. I had a roommate who hardcore believed tattooing fire or a snake on yourself is marrying you to the devil, and martial arts is just summoning demons to take over your body. Damn,
Take over your body.
that sounds fucking gangster.
Wait.
how are you guys so far ahead of me? Like I don't understand why you guys are faster.
We're really bad at Lord of the Rings.
You are pretty bad at Lord of the Rings. I
I
bet
know.
you don't even wear rings.
Oh,
You got
dab.
me.
Merry Christmas, all from Florida, man. Wait, have I jumped ahead? Florida, man.
Oh, it's Florida Man.
Florida
He's famous.
Man.
He's done some.
You can do it,
crazy
Jay.
shit.
I believe in you. Yay!
Oh, one.
My favorite part of the Bible is the softcore erotica. That's kind of hot.
I feel like it goes past softcore at some points, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With the
Such
events.
your feelings. You know you want to see knee rockets versus knee sabers in one of these 10 billion Star Wars shows. Hail the Saber Army, man. Didn't someone show us like a guy who had an armor set in Star Wars that had like loads of lightsabers poking out of it? Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was like loads of
Oh
little
yeah.
lightsabers.
It was out of his arms and like his kneecaps and Oh, that's some edgy the hedgy shit, man.
That
Oh,
sounds
totally, yeah. And I
Oh.
think
What if you had that suit but with dark sabers though?
Someone asked, does Shad believe Earth is 6,000 years old? Good question.
I don't fucking know.
I think Shad was in chat. He can answer.
Christmas became shit when they removed the orgies and wine out of the lore. Worst retcon ever.
I don't want an orgy on a holiday you spend with your family. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I actually subscribe to the Church of Last Thursdayism.
Hmm.
Our tenets are that the Earth is actually, it was only created last Thursday, but you were created with all of your memories intact and the appearance of age.
This could all be a
So-
simulation that started 1 second ago. Can you believe it?
Well, I mean, like, right now this can't be true, but when you're thinking back on this memory, the world might not even have started yet.
Oh God.
Now, as I'm saying this, the world might not have started yet, but you in the future, I see you thinking back on the memory of hearing this. The world has started for you now. When this was happening, no world yet.
Let's
Jeez.
see, Christians don't believe in Genesis is actually accurate. Yeah, most Christians do not believe it is a literal retelling. They is a figurative story meant to portray certain themes and values, etc. That it's symbolic of a lot of stuff about the fall of man, etc., and the creation of the world. They don't actually think it's a rightfully so. They don't think the
Good right, Mumblo.
Bible is a science book.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like Catholics, right? We taught like evolution and all that stuff.
Jay calling
In
this.
that sense, they were
sorry.
pretty progressive.
Jay calling this the worst Christmas because he stays away from hanging himself.
Belch.
Don't do it, Jay. We need the rope.
Don't do it, Jay. You have so much. You have so much to EFAP for.
Ew.
Uh,
Merry Happy Massives. My Christmas Eve dinner
the
just
fuck?
finished. Galathar came by. He makes a pretty good photographer. We're probably not getting our grandma back, though.
oh,
Rag
it's
should
an
be
end
proud.
throwing
Oh,
thing. Oh, I see.
Galathar took the grandma.
Let's
Okay.
see.
I'm
Galathor.
going to this side of the world now.
Skin
Sure.
eater.
There is someone said there's an ideology that you die every day and get reborn because you're always a slightly different person than the day they were before. Thoughts?
I
I've
mean,
heard-
that sounds like a.
So
Man,
I've heard that when your brain
Friday,
enters,
what happens to you anyway, right?
well, I've heard that when your brain enters like deep sleep, there's the idea that your consciousness like stops, and so you technically die in a way, and then you wake up as a new person with all the same memories, etc. I don't know. I'm not going to think about it too much. But if I don't know, it's
Like your episodic memory is the only thing that like is what makes you capable of a stream of consciousness, essentially, and the way that we understand it. So it's like,
Did you say episodic memory?
yeah,
What does that mean?
like memory of events and like orders that they happen and stuff. Like understanding that you exist in the world and it's progressing.
Oh, okay.
Rags needs to review Greek mythology next. Hell yeah, man! Greek mythology is fucking insane.
Isn't Norse mythology funnier, though, with the horse?
Yeah, some is, so it's fucking weird, but like all of them are super weird. We're just used to the Christian mythology, so it's like it doesn't seem like it's as crazy as the other ones, but there's a lot of really crazy stuff.
Are there dark troopers?
Zeus
know.
fucks.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
demons. There's demons, right? Because
I mean,
that
demons
because
are pretty
quite a
cool,
bit.
I'll say.
which is weird that there's demons running around.
Am I
Godless
destroying
demons
Jane
running
Gold?
around fooling people. But it's-
I am. Whoa, Jay, your score. Holy shit.
What?
You're just a little behind on the points.
Oh yeah, well I timed out on 3 holes and the maximum is
Oh.
apparently 27, so that's why that happened. There's no other reason.
Crumbobulon.
It's ironic that Christmas comes first for the Halloween fans. Such is life.
Wow,
Huh?
Christmas is great.
Christmas comes first for Halloween, but it's
Halloween
Christmas
comes
now.
first,
Halloween,
and then Thanksgiving, and then
We've already had what? I'm very confused by
we
the
did the
word.
Halloween one. It was really fun. We played
Oh,
Little
I
Hope.
have to reset.
Yeah, oh, Little Hope.
Also, did we accidentally get some Mando episode 8 footage in Drinker's review? He asked. So I think Drinker feels that the show is a mixed bag, and he wanted to show different
Drinker is
reactions.
wrong. The show is horseshit.
He wanted to show the 2 types of reactions to the Luke scene, and so it was easy for him to find reactions with people crying and going nuts. But he was like, "Damn, does anyone criticize it?" And he was like, "Mutually." Can I have footage of you reacting to it? Sure, buddy.
Spread it far and wide.
And then I saw, we'll probably bring it up on like a future stream or whatever, but there was just a comment that was like, Jesus Christ, the EFAP crew is so pretentious. Do they enjoy anything?
Oh, fuck off! Just stop
You're
it.
ready to go for the comment.
The comment. I'm sick of it.
like-
It's such bullshit.
You see Luke waving his little pooty saber around, and it's just like, enjoy it. Enjoy it. You fuck.
You don't enjoy garbage.
You fuck.
Write a better show and enjoy it, you fucks.
When Luke took his hood off, I knew he was in character.
Luke couldn't wear a hood for long.
For long.
A hood.
I wouldn't bring it up in like the video because I know that everyone would be fucking ass mad that I would. But we've talked about it. It's just like how dumb it is that he keeps the fucking hood on throughout his entire fight with the robots.
Yeah, it's very silly. But I'm actually kind of glad they made that decision instead of showing his face that entire time.
They could have just done it from behind the whole time, so you don't see his face.
Yeah, they could have. They could have done a lot of things, really.
Uh,
And like fake faces don't look that bad from a distance either.
Predictions for Wonder Woman 1948, 84
Bad.
tomorrow.
Be shit.
Bad.
It's gonna be shit. Like the first one is shit.
I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with the book.
Guys, the first Wonder Woman is not okay. It's not good. It's terrible.
Yes.
We'll be watching it at some point, and we're going to release,
Ugh.
like Mulan, a double feature EFAP movies Wonder Wommans.
Oh, come.
It's going to be very interesting, I'd imagine. Boop. I know that I won't see a coverage until next year, but did you see Fat Man yet? And if so,
No.
what are your thoughts? And High Rags and Jay
Hello.
and Mola, that's all. Hello.
Wow.
Have we seen Fat Man?
We've not, but it's the Mel Gibson being Santa movie, I think.
Oh,
And you read the synopsis of it, and it sounds really funny. And yeah,
it
we're
did sound
very
really funny. I'd
we
watch
got
it.
interested in seeing it.
Yeah, I'd watch it definitely. You bet.
Maybe we'll do EFAP movies. Who knows?
Are you coming?
Not right now, no.
Why not?
Yes.
Greetings mutually. Hi Rags and Mootle and Jay.
Hello.
Hello. Hi there.
The first EFAP thing I watched was Fellowship on Movies, and the weed allegory jokes made me cry laughing when I needed it. So thanks. And anyway, guys,
It's a great.
good.
That was a.
good reference. Yeah,
I-
we had a
I
couple
wa-
of people
Go ahead.
fucking pissed that we were memeing on Lord of the Rings when that happened. And Wolf in the beginning of Two Towers recording says like, "Oh God, people might think we actually don't like these films," and I was so certain that would never happen, but it did. People were like, "Wow, do you like really hate Lord of the Rings or something?" It's like, oh,
I
like-
wonder how many people were reminded of, how many German viewers were reminded of a lot of the wheat from back in the day when you did all the wheat jokes. Because I was.
yeah, I remember you mentioning it, and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh,
It was hilarious. Because some of the jokes were kind of similar. I was like, wow, that's actually fucking funny. Yeah. Oh, wait, is this another map? Or. Y'all logic mongers just can't let people have their emotional responses to Luke, can you? So what if it makes little to no sense? Let people enjoy the pretty lights.
have you guys seen the trailer for Nobody? It looks like a fun movie. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I see some people, a lot of L. Ron McBong, yeah.
Dude, look how fucking cool this is.
Oh, okay.
Someone
Oh,
asked
yeah.
if I had seen Comet in Moominland. No,
Going to
though
question
I
mark.
probably will unironically start watching Adventures in Moomin Valley because I was randomly recommended one of the episodes from the show. I guess this was the 90s one. It was the second episode about the magic hat. And like I really liked it. The characters had character and they behave sort of logically, and the animation is charming, and the little dialogue that they have is just sweet. and the voice acting is really good and pleasant to listen to. So I'm probably gonna actually go through Adventures in Moomin Valley. And apparently there's a new one that's like 3D, but I don't know. It depends on how I feel. If I just need more Moomin content after I finish the 90s series, I might fucking do it.
Also, yeah. So this is Mines of Moria. It's fucking great. Mel, you'll love it even more. Poor
Alright.
Jay having to see Lord of the Rings things without understanding them, even
But-
though this is Fellowship, but still.
I'm gonna go pee pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And get more drinks.
Rags's movies he thinks are very good, not just good, very good. Yeah.
The weed covered. Mary Crumbobulon, you large gaze.
Someone said
Very
Rags watching anime. Is that anime really? Because it's drawn. It has like a Japanese-esque art style, but it doesn't look like anime. You just sort of tell it has that style to it, and the way things are drawn and colored, and the way that it's sort of set up aesthetically.
Maybe that's why
But-
it made Moomin just to get you to like anime.
I don't know, but it's not. It sure as hell doesn't feel like an anime. It's like the dialogue is good and it's fun to watch. So join the Moomin Collective. Like, man, I'm kind of ready. I want more Moomin content.
Just released a vid making wine from wild grapes and showing the process. Now I can get myself and friends drunk for Chromosomus for free.
Oh,
Have yourselves a wonderful Crumbobulon.
that sounds nifty. Making
You too, yeah.
wine
That
and
does
stuff
sound
like
nifty.
that. You ever seen Sword of the Stranger? It has a Rags in it. I've seen Sword of the Stranger. It was fine. I didn't hate it. It was all right. Sword of the Stranger was all right. It was fine, but I have seen that. I got a
Merry
couple songs on my iTunes that I pulled from it, but yeah, it's all right.
Merry Christmas, you massives. Hope you all enjoy the super holiday. Sorry, Mola, and hi, Rags. I'm pro
Hello.
Christmas. I'm just more pro Halloween. Wait, Jay, where'd you go?
I think I might sit out on this one.
Wow.
I've decided I can't be fucked.
I'm gonna drink another drink.
Jay is
of
taking the
this.
Rags position on golf video games.
No, he's not. He loves golf with friends, so it's half your position, kind of.
Wait, Jay left because he's losing?
Yeah.
Rags needs to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. Why would I when what I've seen of it is terrible? Why
Hey,
would I
you know what,
waste
Max?
all my
There are
time?
lots of really good shows that you can see excerpts of garbage from.
True.
TNG,
Sure.
my go-to example of that.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, there are some bad TNG episodes.
There are some total. Have you seen TNG?
I've seen a lot of it. I've seen like the first
Oh,
5
fantastic!
seasons. Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite? episode?
ready.
Ooh, I don't know.
Zweimal südlich der Grasplantagen von Mittelerde.
Maybe. I gotta think because there's a bunch of good answers.
I'll tell you, my go-to. Well, it's like there are lots I really like. But my go-to is Darmok.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't
I
think
really
it.
like that one a lot.
Yeah, if you can buy into the ridiculous premise, it is a really good episode.
No, music, stop
I'm
it.
About the
thinking,
premise.
huh?
What we say is ridiculous about the premise.
A
Like,
species
the
that
language-
speaks
the language?
in. Yeah, the language could operate like that.
Denk it.
I guess there is. You would need an ability to say more, some more specific things than you have the ability to say in that language.
Yeah, but I'll accept the premise of the weird fucking language because the show and what happens in it and the character stuff with the alien captain and Picard and everyone else in the crew is so good.
El Capitane.
I feel like it would be more justified if the aliens were more alien than they appear, as in, like they very much resemble humans, but with a very clear difference in the way their society operates and that their language is really fucky. Like if they were, equivalent to the Arrival aliens, where we don't understand it. Basically, you look at them and you don't understand any element of how their society operates, but you assume it just must do somehow, and it's all entirely foreign to us.
Wow, Metal. How did you not get it right?
Wait,
I
what?
feel-
I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Then that would be a massive.
Oh, it's the. Oh, okay. I thought.
All right. What is the one?
Fair enough.
Because I can't remember a lot of the names. There was one where Riker was disguised as an alien as they
Oh, I don't
observed
like
the
that one.
species.
Yeah.
And they have like the hands that
I think it's called. Maybe.
yeah, but I really like that one, but I don't know what it's called. Let's see.
My favorite. There's a really neat line in that where it's not even that neat. It's just like fun. Where one of the
Oh,
doctors and it's like, "See, I want guards stationed outside this room 27 hours a day," and you're like, "Huh, alien planet."
Wait, what?
I
That's
liked. I think it was called Yesterday's Enterprise. That's the one where they brought back Tasha Yar.
Oh, that one's great.
Yeah, because they kind of fucked her over with that death, and that's fucking lame, and no one should
Oh.
defend
oh,
how she just randomly gets killed by a tar monster just like that. That's fucking lame.
Spoilers.
Yeah. So yeah, this happens in the first season. Don't worry about it. So they bring her back for like an alternate sort of universe thing that features her very prominently, and that's really cool that they did that. And I think it's almost like an apology episode for her.
They didn't they kill her off originally because they wanted the actress wanted to leave the show.
Yeah, so that's how they chose to do it.
I honestly, okay. I feel like watching that happen. If I hadn't seen a lot of the show before, if I was watching this all as a new show, and I saw a character just get killed off in the line of duty, in what is otherwise a normal episode, the knowledge that this is a writing philosophy where characters can just get killed off during the events of an episode, it would make the stakes feel much more real for subsequent episodes.
Yeah, but they never really do that again ever.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, and then you realize, oh, she just wanted off the show, so they just killed her. Oh, okay.
But if they continue to do that, it would be like every episode would be like an edge of your seat watch.
I haven't watched every episode, but I did watch All Good Things, and I really kind of like it. I think it's kind of nifty.
All Good Things.
That's the last episode.
Oh, I'm working my way through chronologically, so I've not seen that yet.
well, how about you watch Lord of the Rings, you fucking nerd?
But
I'm confusing that. No, it's not All Good Things. I'm confusing that with
Wow, just ignore
it's the Q episode where he goes through and he sees himself in like Starfleet Academy, and like it's about the choices that he makes. And Q's there with him to kind of explore parts of his Picard's past. No, it wasn't. I thought it was that episode, but it wasn't. I think I got the name wrong.
No, I don't recall that. Is that in the first 5 seasons? Because I don't remember that. I think I went to season 6.
I just remember it because a lot of the stuff I've watched out of order in one way or another. You just see one here and there and here and there.
So, who is your favorite character? And I'm just
Interesting choice.
Favorite character, at least.
Better.
Favorite character, and I guess then we'll relinquish the conversation back to everyone else.
Favorite character?
Whoa, your ball
like,
just tears him the fuck out.
I sort of
Oh, that's
maybe
bullshit.
Jordy is like the kind of everyman normalish. He doesn't have like a strong character. He's just sort of the average everyman kind of guy.
Really?
Yeah, because I think he's really prominently used to be a conversational assistant to
Moriam, my time is on. Merry Christmas to you, Matt Lloyd. Merry Crumbus to you as well.
Generally really weird and creepy.
I like Data a lot, and I like Q a whole.
Data is my favorite of the whole show.
Data might be my
Geordie, did you see the episode with Geordie creating the simulation of the science woman he respects?
I really like that.
I don't like Geordie in that episode very much. Oh no, sorry, not that episode. The follow-up episode on that where he actually meets her.
Where he actually meets him. I think I have, but it's been so long since I've seen it. I only remember the premise. I don't remember the.
Yeah, it's really kind of weird. he's like in the wrong for like a lot of the episode. He's kind of acting like a little bitch. And he's mad that her in real life won't act like her she acted in the simulation that he made of her.
Yeah,
Where,
and then
but
then-
she's fucking married. Like, and then she ends up apologizing to him, if I recall correctly. And I'm like, okay, chill.
and I guess to wrap it up for this, because I'm exhausting my memories of Star Trek because it's been so long since I've seen what I've seen. Was Measure of a Man.
Oh, let me.
Data's the trial about whether Data's human or not.
Oh
Essentially.
yeah, that one's beautiful. I'm just gonna
And then in Star Trek Discovery, the Federation makes a whole bunch of cyborg
Dingus.
slaves.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Least favorite character.
least favorite character.
I guess major character.
Oh, what? This goes up? The fuck?
Whoa.
Yo, this is wild.
Hey,
Hmm?
probably Troy.
Yes, correct answer. Well done. Okay.
I was gonna say Wesley Crusher,
Fuck.
but then I realized Troy is like actually kind of
Wesley actually gets fucking development.
yeah.
Troy is actually like Wesley is just like a kind of approaching Mary Sue, annoying little shit.
Yeah.
Whereas Troy is actively like she harms situations she's in but doesn't realize it.
She's not. She doesn't seem like she's fit for that position.
No, not at all.
Fuck.
In fact,
Especially when you
okay.
consider she's an empath.
Yeah.
We should do an EFAP miniseries on Star Trek.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind
I
watching
would
all the episodes with y'all.
fuck with that.
Yeah, I'd love to. TNG or Voyager or.
Yeah?
So, unfortunately, I would like to continue this conversation, but it is 5:30 p.m. and I've been invited to a dinner.
Mm.
So,
Bring me
I'm
some.
going to make like a baby and head out.
Nice one.
I will.
Okay,
Get-
Rex.
Yeah.
Have a
see
good
y'all.
cribbers.
Yeah, you too. I'll probably see you late. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I will see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodly do, everyone. See you later.
Yeah.
For
Wow.
doing a mini series on Star Trek would be Rags9 knowing like the episodes could like choose
What the
just
fuck just happened
all
there?
of the middling ones and just keep in like I guess the really plot important ones and
I
then
would to watching the whole thing.
oh really?
Oh yeah, if I was gonna do it.
It's like 7 seasons and they're like 20 episodes or
Oh,
more.
wait.
Season.
All of Star Trek isn't the same as like. I would probably take them piece by piece. So I do all of the original series first, which is what 2 seasons, 3 seasons,
Yeah, I think so.
and then we'll move on from there. Probably, if
Oh,
we
I
were to do it. Calm
okay.
down.
Calm down.
I honestly think that it's just
Ah.
worth starting with TNG because it's the best one. But there's also such
Chat. How do you feel about the idea that we skip the OT Star Trek entirely? I want to see how they react to that. Come on, chat, react.
Yeah, look, just do TNG. Watch
I
TNG.
wrecked that bucket.
Calm, we're calm. Yeah. OG is okay. Someone said no skipping. Someone said OG is bad. Hot take. Lots of people saying DS9. TNG is the best Star Trek.
What about DS? Yeah.
You don't
Someone
need to
just
watch all the
said
original.
Buffy isn't Star Trek.
Ruined my joke. Thanks.
What was your joke? Sorry, Metal.
I said, what about DS? Yeah, instead of DS9. It was really funny, but no, it's not anymore.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
It was a good joke.
Thanks.
I wish I'd heard it when he made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like chat is pretty on board with skipping
Damn.
original series for TNG.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's
like,
pretty cringe.
Well,
all of
TNG
it?
is the better series. Like,
Well, that wasn't the question though.
what do you mean?
It wasn't whether or not it's better. It was whether or not one should skip.
They're basically entirely separate shows. They just share a world. Like there is very little actual character crossover between the two.
No, OT Star Trek is best. Start with that. What about that guy? What about Diego?
Yeah.
Well, Diego, I feel like
Oh no.
you're
Hot Diego.
representing the popular opinion here, and I feel like the point of asking chat is to get the popular opinion.
Wow.
But I feel like you've lost the overall popular opinion vote, which is fine.
Wait, why did I get reset? What?
Because you fucking. Oh, why did I get reset?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, OT is 100 years prior to TNG, so there's not much character
Whoa.
crossover.
Well, you know.
Come
Still.
yum.
Diego says, Jay, stop hurting my feelings. I'm sorry.
Anyway. Wait. Merry Christmas, you masters. Hope you enjoy the superior holiday. Sorry, Mola and High Rags. That's why they said sorry, Mola, because I think I read that one out. But I mean, superior holiday. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, come on.
There are a lot of
come
people
on,
saying
come on.
OT show now. You know what? I'm gonna make a straw poll and put it in the chat.
No.
Do it.
Okay, fine. Do it.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a happy new year. And to 2021, a better year for all and humanity. Hope. Fuck yeah. Let's hope 2021 isn't anything like 2020.
My 2020
both.
was pretty alright, to be honest.
Fuck you, Metal. Look at you. You're like, you're capitalism. That's what you are.
Yeah, fuck
No.
you.
Oh man.
Beat capitalism by punching metal.
No, stop. Punch me with money, though.
When is the part where you get to play as Abby playing golf with Joel? Merry Christmas, long man. They don't have that in this because this game isn't trying to make you cry, which is pretty neat.
If you want a good Last of Us 2, play God of War 2018, dab.
Stop dabbing on my chat.
Dab.
Dab.
Not run. The dabbing.
There's too much dabbing.
Right, here it comes. The poll is
Yeah,
in the
it's
chat.
coming.
Vettel.
What?
Pony.
It wasn't me.
Horny. So this says, "Sit on my knee, comma, Grogu." I assume they're referring to Mando saying that to Grogu. That's a
I was
wholesome.
just reading it back to make sure it didn't say book look in it.
Mamlo, stop being bad.
Question about Bly.
Yes.
Was there a good reason for them thinking the mud prints were from the kids? Their feet would be much smaller and wouldn't it have been happening since before they were born? They were in that house before they were born, the kids, as far as I remember.
Yes.
It would have been Henry was in the house prior to that. He may have known about some footprint shenanigans. And I actually think it's not a huge issue. We have to have the characters believe that children could make those footprints. And I guess they have no reason to believe otherwise because the children own up to it to a degree, and they're doing that to try and hide the ghostisms. But at the same time, I think you can kill two birds with one stone with this small fix. If you do, they're not feet prints; they're just bloomp prints. They're just bits of mud that you can tell they're in like footprint frequency. So that solves making it think that it could be kids doing it, and it also makes it a little bit more like believable that it's just like the idea that it comes down in a really like relatively perfect footprint every time is kind of strange. That's all. But it is a ghost too. So.
Poll in chat, everyone, if you want to vote on the Star Trek series to watch first.
Don't do it.
When
Everyone, click the poll and tell us the truth.
When this definitely 100%. Molly, you already promised that this will happen, right?
Also, James says if we need another player, he would be free to join in if we even play that long anymore.
I'm just sort of showcasing maps while I'm looking to get to the end of the super chats and then just end the stream really.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to.
We're on 40 minutes over my intended time, so that's terrible.
Stop the count.
Terrible.
Boop boop boop.
Oh my god.
Happy Squatmas, my N words.
shit,
Thanks for some of my favorite things to listen to this year. Thanks to Mola Rags and the guests. Here's hoping 2021 brings many more videos. Also, hi Rags, ooh woo. Well, yeah, absolutely. Let's hope it brings some good shit, and thank you for that. I finished watching Buffy season 6. Good tisms, fucking top tier tisms. That shit.
Oh no, McDonald's.
You're gonna love season 6 of Buffy when you finally see it, Jay.
Why not include the options for J.J. Abrams films? Oh.
Dude, if we actually went through like all of the Star Trek TV, I would actually be on board with starting to cover like the new era Star Trek.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'd
Yeah.
be able to passionately argue why like they fucked Star Trek. Assuming this assumes I like Star Trek, you know? I don't know what'll happen. Maybe I won't like it.
I assume you'll like Star Trek. It does sort of do the whole like. It's sort of like, what Star Wars would be if it well, it was not. It's nothing like Star Wars really, but it's like imagine Star Wars was about mulling over ideas rather than combat.
Blasters.
Yeah.
Does have
There-
Luke Skywalker though.
It's more like
Not interested.
Wait, question. So people consider Star Trek to be quite ruined right now in different ways. If the newest episode of Star Trek Discovery had blast doors open, loads of smoke happen, and then in comes Captain Picard with a giant gun and he shoots. No, wait, a giant brain, and he argues why an alien should stop killing people and he does it successfully. Would they then like it?
well,
Dude, fuck this level, dude.
Buy Wonderful 101 now.
Metal Gear
You know what
69
that is right
euros.
now.
I heard about it. I heard that it's quite good, I think. That's all I have. I'm sorry.
Honestly, Picard chopped out a bunch of robots with a lightsaber. What?
the original first has got 52% of the vote.
Watch the what first?
Watch the originals first. It's got 52% of the vote.
Are you upset about that, Jay?
Yes, and I want to apologize to Diego.
Fair. That's fair.
Last of Us 3 looks great. Cool to see Abby's golf skills. Yeah. Also, Mel, you see that Balrog?
I can't look up because then I'm under the map and I can't see it.
Just reset.
No. I can do the free view. My God.
Guys, appreciate that fucking golf level Balrog, okay?
Look at it.
Golf rod.
Looks like he's like the angle I have looks like he's pointing at his whips like, look, I'm a cool fire whip. Yay!
So
Appreciate me.
there's a weird thing that happened in the poll, by the way, because it was going up very consistently. Because I posted it in the chat.
Oh fuck.
I posted the poll in the chat, and it was going up very consistently with like 52 to 53% to skip to TNG, and then watch originals first, losing just by a tiny amount, right? Then I posted in chat again after it rises doing that consistently for a while, and I say in the stream, the poll is in chat if you want to vote. And then it immediately switches to like 52% towards the originals, and it keeps, and then it goes up consistently for basically the same distribution, but the other way. So there must be there must be a slight slant in the kind of people who pay attention to chat and click the poll there towards TNG, and a slight slant towards original series for people who only listen to the podcast and will only click the poll if I point it out.
You say all of this in aid of you trying to prove that we shouldn't watch the original series.
Oh no, I'm genuinely just interested in that. That's a weird discrepancy.
You upset
People
Diego.
who,
Look what happened.
Yeah,
People who
asshole.
People who listen to the audio as the way to vote in the poll, they care more about the originals, and people who are paying attention to chat want TNG. I wonder if that's because of like an age cutoff between those behaviors or something. I don't know.
Jay is
It's
trying to
really
say that
bizarre
people
to me.
who TNG have bigger brains. Chat, just saying.
Well, I mean,
Thanks.
yeah, but like also other things.
Like.
Hey Rags, some mofo in my comment section said he's not allowed to like my latest video unless you like it. No clue why. Must be scared. Help me out.
I think
Oh,
your stream died again. Oh no,
Wait,
I
you-
refreshed. Never mind.
No, but it might have died. I'm frozen right now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Who
Well-
said that?
My screens are frozen, so.
How many screens have you got?
Is the stream still up?
No,
No.
it's buffering.
One more. How many screens have you got?
Oh, I guess now he's
What about it?
frozen. Yeah, he's probably frozen right now.
Oh, rip in peace.
Oh, I guess I have to talk to my chat now. Hey, Twitch chat, what's up? Just kidding.
That's
Twitch chat is superior. Dab on the YouTube chat.
Oh, nice.
Dab, 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 dab,
Actually,
dab. Yes.
What's your favorite episode of Star Trek?
I legit don't know any episodes of Star Trek.
But what's your favorite?
The one with the spaceships.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. The people are engaging in the EVA community more want TNG. Long man, please. Oh my god. Suck it, Mueller. Hi, Mupal. So fun, by the one with Spock. Man, if the people knew we would still be live here, they would dab on us back.
Dude, you're this whole thing is just like a promotion for your stream because it's like, hey, do you want EFAP but without like it dying every like a couple of hours?
Dude, one time we both streamed and his PC just completely froze and he went offline. I put my link in chat and there was suddenly 600 people in my chat. I was like, oh shit.
Does the number of viewers keeps like going up a bit every time Mauler's stream freezes?
It kind of mellowed out over time at like almost 100 earlier. Now it's 74. So some people changed over here. Thanks for being second fiddle for everyone who just joined. For me being second fiddle, I mean.
You're getting loads of sloppy seconds right now.
Sloppy
yeah?
seconds, yeah. I mean, I don't know how fast the viewer count goes up.
Or it just went to 79.
So Metal and Friends, who's your number one favorite Lord of the Ring character? Gimli. I love Gimli. Gimli's great.
I like Picard.
Wait a minute. I made a comment saying I had to get permission from Rex, like a meme. Yeah, that makes sense. Spock is best character. Hey, Metal Space Jam 2 is coming. Oh my god. Maul's PC
Spock
is
is
frozen. Cool. Yeah. Taking a while this time. Yeah. Mood, I'm watching both. Life hack. Ooh. Life
I never
hack.
really gave a shit about Spock, but he's cool. Like, I find him difficult to care about. I find most of the characters in the originals difficult to care about. That's the thing. That's why I don't really care about it as much.
Yeah. Man, if only there was an oh my god, James just posted my stream. I was about to beam in Mauler's chat. Oh man, if only there would be another stream you could watch that James just puts in the fucking links. Oh god, Jade. I like when people donate to Mauler and ask questions to me. I'm right here, give to me. So my fucking
It's going up so fast.
oh my god, Jay, your podcast subscribe to my channel.
Yeet.
Oh, so it did.
33 subscriber Prime Gaming. Well, thank you for the soup, very epic. It came back for 1 second. I heard voices for a second. Metal Raid. Oh my god. Yep, I'm here now. James is such a simp.
Chat, what's your favorite Star Trek character
Bob Netsu, thanks for the subscribe.
and episode?
Yeet.
Diego.
Someone just wrote, "You suck, Diego." Twitch
Check
TVs.
about a stream. I mean, you know, based on the fact that it's working and you can see the content in it, I would say yes.
I know, right? Happy Face Spider, thanks for the subscribe. All the people's like, finally I can use my Prime Gaming for something.
But Spock, Boba Fett.
Riker, objectively best character in TNG. In the pale
Riker,
moonlight,
Riker's cool.
Quark.
I like Riker a lot.
Spock is
Yeet.
overrated. I
I
think
used-
Muller's
'cause I
straight up
like-
dead. Poor bastard. I think
I
he's like
Riker
kind of dead.
Riker, like he fucks, right?
He fucks.
Like, he really fucks. Like that's like a big part of his character is that he's just fucking all the time. You think I'm joking? I'm not. This is seriously a huge part of his character is how much he's just fucking.
Yeah.
But my favorite part is it's just like it's
Well,
played for like drama but also comedy, like
yeah.
because it is funny, but it also creates like it creates situations when
Yeet.
sometimes like the drama happens because he slept with a certain person, and it's not like it's not like high school drama. I can't believe you slept with Stacy. It's like
Stardust John, thanks for the subscribe. Eoane, thanks for the gift sub continuation. Very nice, very epic. Mauler's crying in my chat. That's nice. Thanks, Matt. Like to watch an ad. Nice. Was it an the boys ad?
one of my favorite things is when Captain Picard is going down to a planet for a vacation, right?
Mm.
And Riker says, "Oh, while you're there, could you pick up this thing from a store that I want? It's called this. Pick it up for me. It's something I've been trying to get my hands on for a while, and they're sold on this planet because this is where they come from. So if you could pick one up for me, that'd be great." And he's like, "Yeah, cool, I can do that." And when he's there, he buys one of these little things, and then he goes sit down to relax. He puts the little thing on like the table next to him, and just starts relaxing.
Sag, very nice.
And then as the episode goes on, these women start coming up to him. It's like, hey, handsome, you wanna party?
You want to
And
party?
he starts getting confused. Like, okay, why are all of these fucking women coming up to me and hitting on me? So he asks one. He's like, oh, well, you've got the fucking symbol of fertility and availability displayed next to you. That little statue there. And he's like, fucking goddamn it, Riker. And it's like, it's just my favorite shit. I like the show a lot.
Archangel, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Very nice. Diego, show yourself. This actually was Mauler's cunning scheme to get out of this fucking game. Diego, we're coming for you. That one boomer commenter that's converted to Twitch.
Can anyone in chat remind me which episode that's in? Because I want to rewatch it, but I don't want to scour the whole series to find it.
Oh shit, Capri, thanks for another 5 gifted subs. Epically putting the subs in my bum bum.
You're up to 300 live viewers, Metal.
Oh yeah, just updated for me. I guess Mauler has to restart his PC.
Oh, wait, EFAP is back up, but you're beating it.
Get a real life dab. 3
You're
dabs.
beating it by 1 live viewer.
I officially leave EFAP. I'm better now.
Very nice.
Quick unfollow. No, I take it back. I'll take back the dabs.
Oh, wait, EFAP is climbing back up.
No.
You were there for a while.
I'd like to reinstate myself into EFAP. Oh, someone is doing the kick J. Kick J plus. Boom. Oh shit! Did I not activate the counter? Oh, that's embarrassing. All right. There we go. Boom. I mean, it's not really back. Get wrecked metal? Wow. Fuck you, Liberty Prime. Mono wrote sometime earlier. I don't know how long I should wait. He might have actually fucked his PC. It's been freezing a bunch lately, I think. And he did restart it once in a while. I know that. Plays 3 seconds every time I press F5. Nice. Muslim hungry, give me food. What do you want? It's all frozen though, and you need to unfreeze it. I have lots of meat in the freezer. Some fish. I can give you some chim nugs. I can have some chim nugs. Bendor? Ew! What the fuck you do? Go away, Bender. You piece of shit.
Wait, is the stream down again? EFAP's down again.
I don't think it was ever up.
No, it's back up now.
Is it though? I mean, Mumblo should be back. Maybe just playing some buffer thingies. No, wait. It is up.
Definitely playing.
Or is it? I don't think it was ever up. Oh no, you're right. I can hear myself talking.
But Mauler's circle is green on EFAP.
That is so weird. So he's still frozen. His PC is still recording and broadcasting. This is This is mental.
But,
What a.
yeah, we can hear ourselves. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's back! Oh my god, this is exciting.
OBS is like, you have dropped some frames.
You think?
So I will not load another map because that was the game is frozen still. I don't even know how.
I'm gonna say it. I don't think Golf It's very good. It literally breaks the stream.
Broke your PC.
I don't think it's I think it's my PC.
No, it's Golf It fucking crashes all the time.
Does it?
Yeah. Golf It. You know this. You know how much when you play Golf It offline, you will often be like one of the last sessions we had. You got used to the fact that every time I tried to load into a game, the game would crash.
Well, do you remember?
I had to wait for ages for it to work. Hmm?
Do you remember when it crashed and it corrupted my Discord install?
I don't remember that.
I had to reinstall Discord
It's
after.
that Golf It that did that.
Yeah.
I remember that event. I didn't know that was Golf It. Mola, stop playing Golf It. Just play Golf It, friends. I'm sorry. It's not worth it.
Let's play not.
Moodle, have you? Oh, sorry.
Some now, I think.
Well, you know,
Moodle,
you
if you watch Futurama, it's actually funny. I've seen a bunch of Futurama, but never watched all the way through. But yeah, it's pretty fucking great.
Oh, even Steam is like dead. Golf It, what did you do?
Pick a new
Good
game.
question.
Hey, I'll play Portal 2. I've been playing a little bit of that recently.
I just started up Dark Souls 3 because I still have the randomizer activated.
Wait a minute. Wait, OBS is not moving.
Moodle,
Yes, indeed.
The stream is up, fine.
let's see. Need some sleep tips. See a Moodle. All right, Spockmer, thanks for popping in. Have a good sleep. Golf was the true Diego this whole time. I like that Diego is now the EFAB villain for chat.
For the first time, I saw the naked EFAP UI without the logo over the back of the screen. It's like seeing someone with a toenail being pulled.
I've shown that a whole bunch of times. It's disgusting.
Like
isn't it?
the dead
You have to see
bloody
Ethan naked every once in a while.
pulled toenail. That's what that is.
Sure.
Not for safety, right? I'm going to boot poll 2 and I'm just going to try and get through the super chats so that I can try and end this stream, quote unquote, whatever that would mean right now.
Dark Souls 3 randomizer. There you go.
You would never end a stream with unfinished things.
Without what?
Without unfinished super chats.
Oh yeah, but I'm trying to avoid them.
I just changed it. Feel medic. Thanks, man. Chat, what should I name my randomizer character? That's for both chats, by the way.
Where's Portal 2? Where are you?
Posh Bum, thanks for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500 bits. I can count still. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Merry Crimbus to you. We got. Okay, let's see. Herb Yurgay. Metal Stream is too gay. Wow, that's racism. We have Venus, Bilfus, Joel, Florbus, Moodlo, Flubbers, Deboot, Diego, Squad, Shum, OBS the Destroyer, Ryan Johnson, Spanky, Bit Bingus, Jeb Bush, Yumblemon. We have 2 Diegos. Bill Burr, Bill Burr Baggins. Call him Coom with an umlaut. Bill Burr Baggins. Diego, Demos. Okay, we have 3 Diegos, so this guy's gonna be Diego. Or not. Let me type, thank you. Diego. I know Knight's randomizer, I don't even know what I get. Burial gift. Give me.
Don't show up. Like, Portal 2 isn't showing up as like a thing that exists. It's weird.
That's a shame.
Do you think that if you got like booby plants, you could get like, okay, obviously they're gonna be like silicon on the outside, but do you think on the inside you could get like
bits?
You could get like a hard drive and you could store some files in there?
Yes.
Is this the world that Cyberpunk wants?
Dark Souls 3-0 death run, go. Oh no.
Ooh. Maybe if I go, because I'm on borderless, maybe full screen will do it.
I have the randomizer that activate. Flank shield? No, I think this isn't normal. Hang on. I might have to restart the game.
Yo, OBS. This is clearly a full screen application. Hey, there you go.
Hey ho, hey OBS, what's up?
Okay.
Yeah, it should be Cinder's
Oh my God.
randomizer.
I
Wait,
gotta
what?
deal with this for a while because I don't know what else to do, and I'm still worried this whole stream fucking still exists. I guess it does because you're all commenting on it. So, I'm just gonna play this video game, and you know what? If it doesn't maintain its on-screen presence, that's fine. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I might even just put the cover up, and you'll just hear portal noises. That's good enough. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna read through these in a timely fashion.
I actually don't know if this is randomized right now.
Yeah, man.
Crazy how much Abby Shapiro looks like Ben Shapiro.
Genetics, man.
Genortics.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, does that explain it? You're like, yes.
I mean, most siblings don't look that much alike, unless they're like identical twins.
Listen to
Don't worry.
James Mortal.
Game is not frozen. It's just me tabbing out of it for a second, okay?
Blue shield was supposed to be there. It is random. Oh, okay, cool. Mulder, turn off cloud save synchronization for the game in order to avoid this shit in the future. Oh, okay.
Do you really think that's the problem?
I don't know anything else, so I'm just going with that.
What is this
Are they
tweet?
like a golf it type person who is this a common golf it thing? I don't know.
What is this tweet, dude? Like this
Still
is
have
the
this game.
weirdest.
Go ahead. I still have this game memorized metal. That's random. This is Cinders. Like the items should be different. I'm just asking that you're not mixing it up. Do you have Cinders memorized? Because Cinders has different item drops to begin with. Base game. Yeah, because this is not base game. This is the Cinders mod randomizer. Miss I was going to hope Oil Baron drops into stream again. Gift more.
Tweeted it out as its own thing with
yeah,
the
hang on.
caption, "If you have a friend who is bad at texting, I hereby provide you with the perfect meme to call them out. You're welcome." I'm like,
Whoa.
I'm just baffled by that. Why present a meme like that? It's just like, you may as well just, like post a meme that's like, when your food is too hot, and it's like someone saying, "Oh, this food is too hot," and then you tweet it out with the caption, "I found the perfect meme that you can post when your food is too hot." It's very strange.
Where's the lie, Jay?
New create custom list. No.
Where's the lie?
Let's see what people quote tweeted this with.
Alright. If the guy Mando was dumb enough to fight a Mandalorian, he must have been dumb enough to punch him 3 times. Debunked, ya mooly. I guess the guy was really dumb. I agree. That answers the question. All of the questions, actually.
Arcade thanks for gift this up.
Certified trap, 7 days of FAP,
Broken
milk
game.
house, massive, make those warmongers passive, high rags, high J, hello mola, high metal.
Hello.
Lost of Us 3 looks great. Oh wait, I read that one. It was weird seeing Boba get manhandled the same episode they teased his new show. I am fine. I think this was happening on the Discord. I remember saying like I don't mind Boba being defeated, or even contested for a victory by somebody. I just wish they didn't do it in a way that just had me wondering what the fuck's going on. Like, how is this lady able to pull this guy that way? The part where she like flies above him and then uses the leverage to flip him over, like I guess that's fine. But the initial just tug of war, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how it works. But he couldn't pull her, but she was able to pull him. I just don't think that she's stronger than him. That's all. But he still did cool things, quote unquote. So you should be very happy. He shot Bib Fortuna and he sat on Jabba's throne. How fucking cool is that? Cyberpunk is a failed abortion. Does that mean it's a healthy living child? Something.
Okay, new
You should be
seeds.
specific. But yeah, it would have been cool to have a fight where she like just did a bit of outskilling. Like he outskills her, she outskills him, and then they draw. Rather, they did this fucking weird shit where she just yanks him for some reason, and then they also use their fire on each other. That somehow that bit's funny. I'm gonna give it to him. That was funny.
Come on, game.
Boop, boop, boop. But I'll agree it was weird. I could see why you'd think it was weird that they would do that and then be like, Boba is really awesome, by the way. You're like, okay. Jay, look out, it's a Shakespeare play and they're speaking in a manner modern times find weird. It must be bad, run. Oh.
Get wrecked.
I'll hopefully Jay comes back so I can read that out. Jay will have spicy responses for that, I'm sure.
Spicy.
Boosty. If you rub out I don't know what that emote is. Banana, maybe?
I unfortunately can't tell you because I can't see.
Into your own mouth while looking at a picture of another man's money, that equals all 7 sins and a family emergency. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess they were trying to think of how to breach all 7 sins the fastest way. Pretty impressive. Hey people, did you guys happen the KFC console? Do you think it's real or fake? So Rags brought it up to me and I was like, okay, that's gotta be fake, right? But then I looked into the news portion of Google for this KFC console and apparently it's real. I don't know.
Doesn't have like a chicken warmer or something.
Well, I mean, it's KFC console, so
Fair.
questioning why they would have that.
I don't think the randomizer is working.
Randomizer.
Yeah,
Jay,
Dark Souls 3 randomizer.
There was a thing for you.
What?
It says, Jay, look out. It's a Shakespeare play.
Oh,
and it's speaking in a
more.
manner modern times find weird. It must be bad. Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. Yeah. So the thing about the Spider-Man dialogue is that was never like good. Okay, moving on. So
Nailed
Happy
it.
Christmas, Smaller.
Oh, merry everything. Yeah.
I'm going to play Dark Souls 1 Remaster now. You did this, Noodle. That's okay.
Happy play Christmas.
Happy, merry.
Happy Crumbobulons. Meat Cleaver? Is that one supposed to be here? I don't think so.
Happy Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas in the old British citizens right now.
Liar.
Yay.
Merry Crimbo, you massives.
Whoa.
Merry Crimbo.
Language.
Why do they call it in oven when you out of in cold food of out hot eat the food?
Yes.
I'll try that one more time just to make sure I get this. Why do they call it oven when you of in the cold food and of out hot eat the food?
What?
I don't know.
Maybe if I
don't
take
know.
another sip of my drink, it makes more sense.
Very intense message, you know.
This
Of course, I
person really
returned
needs
to
that.
the office to work on Christmas Eve, and there's an EFAP. In case trainee status doesn't save me, Merry Christmas, massives.
Merry Christmas.
I watched 7 Psychopaths recently and thoroughly enjoyed it. It was funny and the acting was great. That is a great movie indeed.
Great movie. The dialogue is really good in it.
It
Liar.
really is. Wait, Jay, you were lying?
No.
But Mel said
Liar.
you were Mel lying?
Did it again. Don't listen to him.
Well, Metal is lying.
Oh,
How
wait a minute.
dare you?
Who am I to believe?
Shoot Metal. I'm the real one.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
What's the fucking show? There's that joke I've seen. Does Rick and Morty do that joke at some point?
Well, it's like shoot. Simpsons does it.
God, I can't remember if it's a show or a movie, but they do that trope, but it's really fucking funny, and I can't remember the joke or the context, but it's really good.
I
Do you
know
know-
that Simpsons has done a joke about that trope.
I think it could be Futurama.
It sucks.
Gravity Falls does it, but it's
Yeah,
not
Be Face Spider.
particularly good in
Thanks,
Gravity
Bobnet.
Falls. It's like it is in Gravity Falls. It's not a joke. It is just the trope in Gravity Falls, but they execute it fine. It's just like, oh, I've seen that a lot before.
I was pretty sure the randomizer really isn't working. I need to get it run for tomorrow. I don't know. To work.
People referencing Family Guy might have done it. Yeah, it could have been. I just remember there's a version of it that I found funny as hell, but I can't remember what it is now.
I don't think
it's
they
like,
do it in
it's
Rick and Morty.
completely inappropriate or something, and that's the joke. Like there is no reason to say that, but they say it anyway.
What?
I can't remember.
So it's like someone blurts. I think they do it in Family Guy. And like, he blurts something like completely inappropriate, and that's how they know it's the real
Ooh,
Peter
slap.
or whatever. They do it in Red Dwarf. You've not seen Red Dwarf.
I
They
have
do it
not.
in Red Dwarf, and it's good in Red Dwarf.
Do you remember Futurama's joke for the "Oh, is she behind me" joke?
No.
It's God, I love Futurama apparently. So Morgan Proctor is the replacement for Hermes Conrad in an episode because he's not efficient enough. You don't have to read it while you type in metal. It's okay.
Sorry.
So she comes in and she's like an uptight asshole about everything, but she loves having sex with Fry, and so Fry finds it really difficult to be on the team of Leela and Bender, who hate her.
Right.
And there's this scene where Bender's shitting on her for ages, and then Fry and Leela both look like, oh no, sort of faces. And Bender puts his arms behind him and goes, no, is she behind me? And then she just goes, no, I'm in front of you. And he goes, hey.
Also, yeah, the Cinder's mod randomizer is not working.
In Red Dwarf, when they do it, it's actually really fucking fun. It's not a...
James, just to clarify, this is the Cinder's mod. The placements of the items is already different from the base game. And Cinder's mod has the physician's ring here, I just checked, so the randomizer is not working for some reason. You're correct that it's different from the base game. That's true. But the Cinder's mod randomizer should be different, obviously. And this is the standard placement for the physician's ring in the Cinder's mod. Because that looked familiar because I played the Cinder's mod before on stream. But yeah, I agree, Cinder's mod is really cool. You're correct. And Razvan, thank you for the subscriberino, very epic.
Completely overestimates his own skills and have them both attempt it, and they kill the one that's actually good at it. And it's like, hey, that's cool. That's neat. That actually works.
Yeah, that sounds...
Red Dwarf is a good show.
I'm sure it is. I've only ever heard good things about it.
I didn't.
Well, season 11 is just really pointless, and there's like, you just watch the entire thing, and you're like, I'm not sure there were any jokes in there, and it's a comedy, but the rest is good. Not sure what happened on season 11. Hmm?
Nothing. I love Harry Potter, but yeah, a lot of the
Oh,
time...
hang on, I just heard that. Well done.
You would have just heard that in reference to Harry Potter a while ago. So I don't know what you mean. We haven't talked about Harry Potter for ages.
There are no jokes in Harry Potter.
True. Sequels still exist,
No.
but none of the new shows are really focused on Rey, Finn, Poe. I think Luke and Mando made them realize what the right course is.
The right course.
I guess by right you mean safest. And also best to please the fans, I suppose.
An entire show with Luke having that face.
I'm sure they'll just fucking recast. There's no way they're gonna do an entire show with that face.
You think? Are they gonna do the meme and get Sebastian Stan?
I think they should.
I mean, he does look a lot like him.
Are there any S-tier Star Wars characters anymore besides Bill Burr? He's not S-tier, he's just not terrible.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, they assassinated him in his own episode. Like, they
the only character and they assassinated him.
yeah. Well, they assassinated him twice as well because he's a completely different character when he comes back from how he. I say that authoritatively. I haven't seen his original episodes. But
Shit, this is not a bonfire. Dang it.
From my impression as to in his return, is that fair, Mauler? He's a completely different character when he returns compared to how he is originally.
I think so. I don't think it's justified at all that he's I think a lot of people would try and cite, oh well, he's been in prison for a while now, so he's different. I'd be like, fuck that.
So he's the only character, and he's
If you
assassinated
can tell me
twice.
how long he's been. Oh, sorry. Okay.
They assassinated him twice. They give him a completely different new character, and then they assassinate that.
Which doesn't. This is the thing. Like Bill Burr just isn't playing the same guy. Like it seems like he's just a different. The idea being, and this is obviously me speculating, they were like, let's get Bill Burr back because fucking Bill Burr, he's awesome. What do you want to do in the episode? Have him do this, and we will need him to be like this. And then you're like, oh, but in his first episode, he was kind of like a one-dimensional ass. It's like,
Like, so they kind of assassinated him twice. Do you think in his next appearance he's gonna talk about how he just hates explosions and he would never deliberately cause an explosion because he hates explosions so much?
I hate
he wouldn't. Not only he would never go near explosives. He just hates explosions.
He has PTSD from killing all the stormtroopers.
No. He's had this since before that. This is his whole life. We have to assassinate his character again.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
the point.
Okay.
He has to be a different character for no reason. Who contradicts the character he's been previously.
Wait, someone said the game is a wee bit loud. I can barely hear it myself, but I guess I'll put it to really low.
Playing Portal 2 again?
Again?
Yeah.
I never play this on stream, so
Well, because you have played it before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, and Portal 2 is fucking great. Hopefully that's not too loud now, chatteroos.
I can't hear you.
What?
Huh?
Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Cyberpunk 2077 is a 6 out of 10. If they fix the bugs in gameplay and get some great DLC, it could be a 7.5 or 8. I ragged. I mean, yeah.
What?
We hope for the best. That's way quiet. Sounds fine.
Oh my god!
I hate you guys. I trusted you. Look what you've done.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
that's all I'm giving you. Okay. It could be good. The volume sliders and shit on OBS are actually missing for me. Like they're not there right now, and I think it's to do with everything fucking getting blocked. So like I said, just trying to get through these as quick as possible to make sure this stream actually lives. Just finished The Last of Us 2 playthrough videos and subsequent EFAPs, all highly entertaining and informative. Would the story have been any better if it was connected at all to the original IP? It is connected to the original IP, that's the problem. If it were on its own, we'd be okay with it. I guess by that, do they mean what the original point is, or what the original is going for, rather than...
Is there an original that The Last of Us is based on? Is it like a game based on comics or something?
Not to my knowledge. I think it's entirely original, as far as I was aware. But honestly, they can do whatever crazy subversive shit they want to do if they just have someone who can write on the team. That would be great.
So if they just, I mean, like the Red Wedding is the go-to example for this kind of thing, right?
Oh yes, I mean, it's like on paper sounds like it would piss everyone off, but if you really justify and write well, it's like, oh man, that's good.
It's like it's justified within the story. I'm like, you know what? It could piss people off. That'd be fine. But if it's justified within the story, okay.
Just realized I can't jump down here without dying.
And it's not like it's an insult to everything. I mean, in the same way that like.
YOLO.
I mean, there are some sort
chance.
of like.
Okay.
They're not really rules about consistency, so to speak, but they are just sort of things that it's like, okay, I think the example you gave, Muller, is if Star Wars Return of the Jedi ended with after the most of the confrontation with between Luke and Vader and Palpatine, Chewie just shows up because he's there, and that's fine, it works plot-wise, but he just shows up from the background and shoots Palpatine in the back and he dies. And you'd be like, oh, consistency-wise, that works fine, but it's just sort of like,
yeah, then we
I
get
don't really like what they chose to do.
Yeah, we never get to have that conversation really, because no one fucking gets there these days in terms of like having writing that makes sense but is not very satisfying.
Yeah.
We never really get to talk about stuff like that because nobody's fucking nailing the first part.
Well, I guess that would be, for me personally, Saving Private Ryan.
Sure. Yeah, I think that would probably apply. There's a couple of things that this applies to. It's just that these days stuff comes out and that conversation's barely getting had.
I was desperately trying to figure out. I I must be tired. Well, it's midnight, and I've not stayed up this long in a very long time. Well, I guess actually I've stayed up 24 hours later than I normally would.
That sounds like rape.
Over the course of a few, over the course of going to bed like an hour later every night. So, yeah, this is I guess the latest I've ever stayed up. With probably like a grand total of like 2 weeks late going to bed because I go to bed like an hour later every night.
It's the end of the story.
Portal footage, and I forgot that like it was you, and I was like, whenever I'm watching Portal 2 footage, it's because someone's doing some crazy shit in the game. So like my mind defaulted to that state, and I was watching you stack up like the little cubes in front of the door, and then bring the turret over them. So I'm like, what crazy trick is this guy fucking pulling? What's gonna happen here?
This is insane.
It just doesn't. You're like, oh.
Lame.
I was really intrigued as to where the video was going.
What is he saying?
Like-
I don't know.
I'm tired.
But yeah, I don't know. The solution for The Last of Us 2, how about we just first of all make some stuff make sense, then we can talk about whether or not they were true to the original and stuff. Or what narrative they should have ran with. Because would the story have been better if it wasn't connected at all to the original IP? Maybe the question is trying to ask, would it be better if it was completely disconnected? In which case, probably, because they would have less to contradict.
I think I broke my game. I'm not getting any souls, I just realized.
Happy birthday afterwards, Meowler. Birthday. Okay. Isn't Christmas now better than Halloween?
They gave me some. What the fuck?
Christmas tries. It does. It really wants to be better than Halloween, but Halloween is just, it strolls in. It's like, hey. And everyone just goes like, oh shit, it's Halloween. And Christmas is like, I'm pretty cool too. And they're like, if you have to say it, you know? Women should dress slutty all day, not only on Halloween. Also, hi Rags, Merry Christmas at all.
Thanks. Merry
Christmas.
Crumbobulon.
Please have Rags read this in an angry voice.
No.
Alright, well, I guess I'll have to find one moment. I shall get a thing and save this
Nice
stuff.
loud soup. Yeah.
Catholics don't believe you can earn your way into heaven, but believing Christ is the Son of God who forgives sins means you follow his teachings.
Goddamn.
Very well. If the Three Little Pigs were a Bible story, atheists would say that stupid pigs can't talk, while Christians would say this is true, story pigs could talk and build houses. In both cases, they missed the point of the story. I mean, I think most atheists understand the concept of, like, a story only supposed to be putting forth a message. It's just that some of the stuff in certain tellings of different scriptures are supposed to be things that actually happened.
Dude, he raped me.
Depending on who you talk to, they might say that they are realsies or that they're not realsies. Boop, boop, boop. Where are we?
Man, I want...
Even then, like stories about
Randomize.
your all-powerful god turning someone into a pillar of salt for doing butt stuff. I'm like, what is the message that God is terrible? Because I don't think it's supposed to be.
It's your
Wow, that's
opinion.
where reader response theory comes in, Jay.
Oh no.
Merry Christmas all from Florida Man. Ari
Cinders.
Remoney and Mando? Maybe 5,000 wasn't credits, but 1,000 was. Watto didn't want credits slash dataries. Still bad. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily matter. That was more of an afterthought, that little bit. The more important part is the Mando consistency of you pay 5,000 for a bounty, but 1,000 and that pays for fuel maybe, while 5,000 repairs your ship. It's like, that don't seem right.
You just chuck the turret in the hole with all the other turrets to knock them over and kill them.
Dude, can you if you can spare the turrets, you should. They're living creatures.
Liar.
Let me give you an example, right? I need that cube,
Let's see if we can fix
and
this.
all of them are just sitting there. I can do this without hurting them.
They don't die. They just fire loads of bullets and panic and coom.
If you just fucking do it the way I'm doing it, none of them die. Idiot.
Ah, I killed one.
No, it didn't.
You killed two.
No.
Oh, you killed them all.
I would never.
I do love how they just like, I'm panicking and cooming.
Maybe I
That's what they do.
deleted one of
Oof,
them
no, that's okay.
tisms here. Let's see.
Well, you can't super chat the word Christians. Really?
Cringe.
Okay, okay.
Catholic-
Disintegrating the turret, that's too far.
That's your opinion.
3K.
Fucking, you just like, you just touch them and they get all excited and they go, right? That's fine. Jamming their face into disintegration,
Randomizer.
that
No.
goes too far.
Custom list. No. Done. Okay.
Yeah, Catholics do believe Genesis is actual history, but to the Lord, a 1,000
should
years
work.
like a day, vice versa. I'm not even. 1,000 years to the Lord is like a day.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. No hard feelings, doggo. Here's a treat.
Mm.
You criticized religion, have some money, hi rags. He would say hi.
Can you
what I
explain
tried to say
Jared
earlier-
response theory? No.
What I tried to say earlier about Luke and Mando is it's the one moment in the entire story show that made me go, awesome. Only thing I asked to see from anything Star Wars after TLJ. Otherwise, I agree the show is enjoyable trash. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like, to think that scene is awesome, yeah. I can see why. But
Let's be a Samari.
Is it well choreographed? I guess we might get a shared video breaking it down.
Shad, do it. Tell me if Luke was flooping his loots well or not.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Have y'all seen the Collider George Lucas deepfake? The Tross trailer reaction is great. I've been recommended that before. I still haven't seen it.
I think this is standard item. Let's see.
The Expanse is a good show. I watched, I think, 3 seasons, and I thought it was kind of meh to bad.
A
But,
moaning shield.
everyone-
That's pretty hot.
Everyone is very hype about it, and so I guess I missed out.
Ah, that was the shield.
Yeah, I'm playing as the White Samari now.
I thought it was cool though. There's a lot of cool stuff in the Expanse. Cool ideas.
I think it actually moans. Oh, damn. Oh,
Sweet.
Archangel, thanks to the 300 bits. Going to pub with wife. Have a Merry Christmas metal and chat. Have a Merry Crumbobulon, Archangel. And thank you for the
How many-
biddies.
Different ways do you think we're going to be able to pronounce Christmas by the end of this?
You mean Krabambalam?
Crimbab.
Crimbab. Let me see if the shield moans.
Guys, who is the cringiest atheist you know of?
I mean, like,
It's probably going to be one of the like the low tier skeptic YouTubers.
I assume they mean cringy with their atheism rather than specifically
They're just
just
cringe
an atheist
animated.
who is also cringe. Metal, you okay?
The shield actually moans.
It does?
It just goes like, ah.
Aw.
Oh, that's great.
Ah.
Ah!
That's hilarious. Cinder's mod is insane.
Oh, we're playing
Alright.
with a mod, I see.
Star Trek TOS has Abe Lincoln in space. Watch it.
I'm fat rolling by default. That's
I
nice.
feel like
disagree with
I
that,
feel
Jay?
like that's a strange standard.
That
That's all
seems
I'll
like
say.
the standard to me.
Well, then watch it.
That's better.
Troy and Crusher working out in 80s gear, best scene.
That is a pretty good scene.
Metal, the 1,000 years thing is trying to explain that 7 days to create the universe isn't necessarily a week in human time. It's a post-HOC literalist creationist apologetics type argument, also known as bollocks.
Oh fuck! I mean, I just like the idea that there's any kind of time restriction for God, you know, in any way. Like, I think that was one of the things I asked in my original RE classes. I was like, why did it take him 7 days? It's like, or 6 even, you know, because one day was for resting, whatever.
Well, maybe he was thinking about it. Maybe he was. Maybe he was like.
He's got his little like world editor. He's clicking through the menus, looking at the tooltips, like, yeah, trees. They seem neat.
Trees? I like trees. Trees pretty cool.
But but you know,
Caught us on a
Comfort-
tight schedule.
Comfits? No comfits in this world. They won't even know what comfits are.
I was gonna make that joke, but I couldn't come up with anything that sounds vaguely real. I just kept going to floops and stuff.
Yeah, that's the issue my brain was having as well. My first one was flumbos. I'm like, no, it can't be flumbos. Stop it, brain.
Stop it. Stop. Ron,
Gotcha.
Stop
stop.
it, brain. Stop.
Stop.
Stop it, wrong.
Stop it. Oh.
Merry Christmas, you tisms, and a Happy New Year. If I got an artist to make skins / characters of the EFAP crew in Dark's Dungeon, would you play it? Is that like like modding it, or is it just something to put on screen? If it were the
Mod.
former, I'd be tempted, but I wouldn't want to promise anything like that because
Dude, I got my favorite item.
I like Darkest Dungeon, but I don't know if I'd be able to commit to playing like through a lot of it. And I assume you'd want it to be on stream too.
What's the item metal?
It's accessory something ? But I can't have it because my inventory already has it or something. I don't know.
Who's question mark was the original name of the Riddler.
Really?
Yeah, he was going to be called question mark.
What kind of build are
Instead they
you?
went with the much more sensible name of Edward
Got
Nigma.
good years armor, fuck yeah.
No, that's not true. I'm doing
You do.
a little
I
bit.
was literally going to follow up with that makes sense because they ended up calling him Edward Nigma.
Yes. What's the most like that that kind of name for a comic book character? Because I think it's probably Harleen Quinzel. Stop.
Stop.
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
I remember.
Stop it, Harleen.
When I first found out that was her full name, I thought it was like that was still post her becoming Harlequin or whatever. And I was like,
Harley
no,
Quinn?
that's
I could even
that's just
use
her
it.
name.
Literally just calling her Harley Quinn, like that's her real name, would be less ridiculous than that.
Harleen Quinzel. It's just like that's okay.
Harley and Quinn are both real names. Harleen Quinzel, I'm not gonna definitively say are not real names. I will just say I have never seen them anywhere else.
Hmm.
They're certainly less common.
Oh, look at the name arbiter over here.
Are there any more names of that caliber in
Any more
comics?
Is there more names than those? No.
Like, gotta pick. Your name is either Harleen Quinzel or Edward Nigma.
Eduardo Enigma.
This
do you
is
mean
like worth 10,000 or some shit.
What do you mean
Oh,
Penguin?
500.
Hey, you can't just Victor Freeze to Mr. Freeze? That's not as bad.
That's not as bad.
His name being Freeze is still like, that's a weird name. It's crazy coincidence that you got ice powers, but it's not Harleen Quinzel or
I'm gonna
Edward
call you out on
Nigma.
this. It's not freeze. It's like spelt with an S. It doesn't like it's pronounced that way, but it's not the word freeze. Okay, God.
It's Fresca, actually.
Victor Von Doom.
Victor Von Freeze. Oh, Doctor
Firestorm.
Doom. That's pretty.
Von Doom,
Oof.
that's,
By the way, I think
Wait a
Doctor
minute.
Doom coming from Victor Von Doom is as cringe as calling the evil place where the ring was made Mount Doom. Just FYI.
or it's
Those,
basically,
yeah, but those are dual hot takes because it just criticized two things that are beloved.
it's basically just Doctor Evil, but done unironically.
Well, yeah. Doctor
Um,
Doom. Even though I think Doctor Doom's kind of awesome, I wish he wasn't called Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Or actually, I wish his real name wasn't Victor Von Doom. And if he calls himself Doctor Doom, fine. I don't know what exactly the reason.
It's still sort of like, oh, because he's an edgelord IRL, I guess.
Lol, I'm Doctor Doom.
Like, I don't
think
think you're making a character who
Old
decides
seed.
to call himself Doctor Doom without that character having no self-awareness, like in universe. Because that's the only way. Like, you can't take that name. Like, the only reaction to that is when a character announces, "I will call myself from now Doctor Doom."
Someone said
You're-
Von Doom is a real surname. It doesn't matter if the name is real, really. I'm sorry. It's the writer's still choosing to call them this thing.
What? It's a real surname.
It probably is.
No, do you want me to bring up the fucking military records of like what Charles and Walter Spwat? Because I will find them.
Brainiac is also a dumb name. I mean, I'm cool with Brainiac if it's named by. So this is the case that I'm okay with. Well, I'm not really okay with Mount Doom in this case. If the constituents of Middle Earth hate that fucking place and consider it like death incarnate, and they go, we're calling it Mount Doom, versus Sauron fucking naming it Mount Doom, you know, and that goes the same for like if you have a place that kind of like Brainiac is the AI that Superman has to fight, right? And it's like if Superman called it Brainiac, does it call itself Brainiac? It's kind of vain.
I am pretty smart. Slash.
Pretty squad.
Dr. Von Diome.
Damn.
Brainiac's real name is Vrildox.
There are military records in the U.S., I believe. Oh no, I think it might have been the UK. I can't remember specifically. I've got it written down, but I don't remember. I don't recall which country it was. On Ancestry.com, there's public records of Charles Spwart and Walden Spwart.
Someone said the mountain's called K2 because it didn't have a name. I think K2 is a cool name. I don't know why. Minimalist.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure. I might be on an old seed. Not sure. It doesn't matter. Works.
What do you say?
His real name was Walden Spwart.
I would no longer use my real name.
There is a military record of a man called Walden Spwart. That
What
feels
is
like did you ever see the thing from the Japanese video game where a guy, some employee, it was like a baseball game, I think, an employee at whatever studio it was, who was Japanese, had to come up with like a full team's worth of Western sounding names, but they were all. Did you see that? It's great.
Nay.
None to me.
Metal, did you see that?
I just said nay.
Oh, okay. Let me find them.
No, I don't want it. Don't touch me.
Western sounding names, baseball.
Old school Hollywood.
Yeah, here it is. It's from.
Shut up about fucking System of a Down, Mel.
No.
These are like these are like fucking champed up level names. We've got Sleeve McDykel.
That's a strong. That's a strong start. I'm excited now. I'm hooked.
Sweeney. And hang on, Antoli Smorin.
Right.
Bobson Dugnut.
Oh, what?
Alright, those are the best ones.
I just like the first name, Sleeve.
Sleeve. Sleeve is fully a champed up name. Like, Smeeve is one of the ones we had, I think.
Smeeve, yeah.
Smeef, yeah.
Invisible Smeeve.
Invisible Smeeve was a character. Like, you could slot any of our well, a lot of our champed up names, and they would fit in this list. Like Pembo. And Pefner.
We should play Chapped Up on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Well, I think I have plans on New Year's Eve, but I don't know how they're gonna go with lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on what happens, I guess.
Where are we? You should cover Farscape. I do intend to do something with Farscape at some point. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it'll be fun. Watch TOS, then TNG, sorry. While they are separate shows, but the original series builds the world out, you will miss some context in TNG. Also to contrast Kirk and Picard. Get wrecked, Jay. Mr. I hate TOS.
Favorite System of a Down song? Oh, fuck. Question.
Raw dick.
But there's so many good ones.
Yeah. I like Ego Brain a lot.
I mean, BYOB is kind of a generic choice. You can't do that.
I mean, yeah, it's great.
not allowed to choose that one. It's gonna be more interesting. What's the name of the one that goes banana 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 terracotta banana banana banana?
Fuck, I always forget the name of that
Is it
one.
Vicinity of Obscenity, or is that just a
Yes.
lyric?
No, that's the one. That is it. That's it.
I remember fucking loving that song.
Yeah, that one is great. Banana 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 terracotta terracotta pie.
Is there one called Bounce that's just
Yes.
yeah?
Bounce, pogo, 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 pogo.
Up, down, jump.
Ow. I saw them live once. It was fucking awesome.
I went out on a date with a girl. It was late. She had so many friends. I don't even know how to fucking explain System of a Down. They're just awesome.
Yeah. They released 3 new songs a couple of weeks ago. They're not that great, unfortunately. I don't like them that much.
Old School Hollywood is actually pretty awesome too.
Old School
What's that?
Hollywood.
Oh, Sad Statue as well. I love that song. You and me will always. Fuck, what are the lyrics? With a sad statue of liberty.
Yeah, right.
A generation that didn't agree. I want to listen to some of that now. You forced me. Metal is wrong. Yeah, Mel, why would you. Don't say the songs are bad. in
Wrong
front
about
of
what? Huh? Oh, the new
You
ones?
make
I
me
didn't
do-
say
you
they
make
were
me do-
bad. I just say I didn't like them that much. Listen, you fuck.
They're gonna force you to do a 10-hour critique.
On the song? Oh god.
Hell yeah. System of the Down sucks? Oh my god.
Yeah, you can
I
tell
think
that
second
person that it's...
Damn. EFAB karaoke when?
I'd be down. I love karaoke. But it's kind of hard to do. Sorry, go ahead.
Metal, you like Game Grumps?
Not anymore.
I remember you were still watching that for a decent while after meeting me, and I just kept shitting on them. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll stop.
And then I got bored too because it just got.
Do it. I think I've told you before, but Tired Grumps was the end of my rope. I was like, okay, I'm out. If
Yeah.
you motherfuckers are actually gonna make a series where the whole point is that you are barely fucking awake, it's like, screw you.
I'm trying to figure. What was the last thing I watched? The last thing I can remember watching was probably that Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. I think that's the last thing I watched, if I remember correctly. And then it just fizzled out, and I couldn't bear it anymore. I was just like,
The funny part is, like, we've done EFABs where we're all tired as shit, but it's usually at the 10th hour.
yeah.
We're just tired now because it's the end of 2020.
Yep, we had a long 2020. Watch Big Les show and play Liberal Crime Squad. I don't know what any of that is, but I agree. Longman PC ruins Christmas? Oh no.
Ow.
Looks like it's time for a fundraiser for a new PC. Mola, golf killed it. Well, hopefully if I don't freeze for a while because I stopped playing golf, then I'll know that it was golf. I know this community doesn't like the whole there's a difference between boys and girls, but the fact is a grown man would fuck up that girl. Not necessarily, okay? So the Mandalorian girl, she's already like what, like a wrestler IRL, right? So she's
Yes,
probably got a
Sasha Banks.
She's probably got a body built to be able to do something in some way. She's also got the armor, and she's a character that's probably got a history of fighting, right? So I'm cool with a character beating another one that is bigger than them through, like, leverage is a whole thing. If you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, they talk about leverage a lot because it can change a lot of situations that you think that you should be losing because of leverage. Now, I don't think they did a very good job of it when she fought Boba. In fact,
Yeah, because she just pulled.
yeah, he pulls her and she stays still. She pulls him and he goes, whoa! It's like, I don't, I'm not following. I don't see how that works. And, you know, there's an argument to be made about the way they were standing or the fact that he was surprised, I guess. I just wish they would have done it in a way that was more justified than just having her pull him.
She is made of a much denser material than he is.
So he's made of flesh, he's made of floosh. And it's just
Floosh.
and it's like stone.
Floosh.
Oh damn! I got my floosh everywhere.
This is a question for Rags, so I'll just save it for him. I had a couple of things left over from before. Probably should have just had him answer here, but we'll try and do it in the next DFAB, I suppose. Not the next DFAB, because that's coming out tomorrow, and it's going to be Crimbus one, so that's already recorded.
Crimbus.
And glory to the Toxic Brood, and to all a very Merry Christmas.
Glory to us, Stotska.
Wonderful. And with that, I think I'm now going to try and rescue what is left of whatever happened in this stream. What we'll do now is I'll unlist it quickly, so it's no longer clogging up anybody's. Oh my god! Look at this. This is the overall sort of engagement level, I guess, of the stream. Just look at those two dips.
Fuck.
It's like, what happened?
At the same time, Metal Stream has the opposite. Why does it keep? Okay, why is there a consistent pattern of it going down, then up with 2 spikes, then down, then up with 2 spikes? That's
I don't
weird.
know.
Maybe that's the way that we processes the people.
Yeah, I imagine that's not natural. It's probably some kind of weird bot thing.
It's the word flungus. So I guess you're done so with the super chats.
I'm gonna exit the stream at this point. So, a quick outro would be that tomorrow, and by that I mean about probably 10 hours from now, there's gonna be a premiere for the Jingle All the Way EFAP movies. An hour after that will be the premiere of the 7-hour EFAP for Crimbus. It's all done ahead of time. Enjoy. And then an hour after that finishes will be Mandalorian Episode 8 reaction, and that's 2 hours long. So basically the whole day is just going to be filled with EFAP.
Is the Christmas EFAP any good, or is it more just kind of wet bread?
I'd say it's pretty commonplace. You'll probably find it everywhere. Bit soggy baguette sort of situation, yeah. Are you gonna continue streaming Mortal?
No, I need to get up tomorrow as well because I still have family stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go offline as well. Thanks to all the subs and donations, it was all very kind. I will be back tomorrow online actually. I don't know if any of the massives is gonna be around, but you can just I guess I just floomp you and see if you're around. I'm just gonna be chilling here in the evening, probably just play some more Dark Souls. And yeah, if anyone needs something to hang out, I'll be here. I'll be here.
He'll be here.
I'll be here.
Alright, everybody. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Jay.
No.
Wow, Jay's such a cool lord.
I thought you were gonna say goodbye, Jay, and then I'd been like, oh, that's not what I meant.
That's stupid.
Say goodbye, Jay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say goodbye, Jay, and I'll be like, oh, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Wait, you kept the first say in there. You'd have to drop that for that joke to work.
Shut up.
Otherwise
I
would
realized
just-
what I did halfway through, and then I faltered a bit, and I was like, fuck it, I'm committed now.
You were hoping no one would notice, but I saw the plot hole, Jay. I saw right through your
Just edit it out in post. You can do that. You can use it in post.
Clip, shit. Oh, look how good that was.
Wait, did you stop already? Oh my god. That's
Okay.
racism.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Merry Crumbobulons.